To us.
Yeah, right. But how about
So, we are live.
yeah, right. Why am I getting that? Oh, you got YouTube on?
Yeah, YouTube is on. We are live, and I would like to start the show off by giving a shout out to a few people. One, Jonathan McEachern, serious injury, got a finger amputated, has another one sewed back on. Hopefully, it will take. That's a serious injury right there.
Yeah, I seen that.
Dave Shell took a dive, fell on his face on the concrete, got banged up a little. Ron Bath had some sort of surgery on his arm. I don't know if he broke his arm or he's
Why
just
don't,
getting an injury worked on.
yeah, I don't know if that was uh slight tear in the bicep or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
But
just
yeah,
saw his
that's
arm in a sling. So hopefully these three guys recover well. And,
yeah.
you know, I was talking to McEachern earlier. He wanted to come on, but they had just given him a bunch of morphine so he could sleep. So he's like, maybe it's better I don't come on.
Aussie arm wrestler.
Here is Jake Ward, the Aussie arm wrestler. Nice. It is possible that Dave and John are wrestling was karma.
Yeah, right. Hey, Jake.
Jake,
What's going on, fuck
what's
faces?
going
Ready,
on, bud?
bang.
What's
Hey,
happening, my guys?
Jake, I gotta say, great job commentating and doing your thing.
Oh, thank you.
Great job.
It was something else. I can tell you. That was yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I would do it again in a heartbeat. It was nice to go from the kitchen bench to king of the table.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it was
I bet.
it was pretty cool. Just showing people that, like, if you really want to put in the work and have a crack at something, it doesn't matter where you sit on the
Yeah,
arm wrestling scale. Like, if you believe in what you do,
that's right.
you're on your way, and that's all I did. I just worked every single day, and yeah, then all of a sudden I was sitting down and Dave Chafee on my right, and saying, oh, "Look after me, Jake. Make sure you look after." I said, "Yeah, I got you, mate." And then Vitali on the other side of me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we're on now. We're on."
Isn't it funny how like calm Dave is?
Yeah, well, he's just a chilled out dude.
Yeah.
Loves life. He's not a big fan of the on screen talking and things like that. He just rather his arm wrestling do the table.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I was just like, yeah, just even having a chat. Like, I've done shows with him and chatted to him on the phone and that, and then yeah, and then meeting him in person, I was just like, yeah, man, you're one cool dude.
Yeah. We're fortunate because he lives near us, just like all the great arm wrestlers do.
Yeah, we don't have many where I live. That's for sure. If any.
He's
Just
a
took me 14 hours to get there. But even like, because to me everyone's the same. Like, if it's your first day arm wrestling or you fucking Dennis Plenkoff, like, I don't care. I just see you as just like a cool dude, and like Dennis and I were just becoming like pretty cool friends throughout the weekend. So we did the show together on my channel, and then he told his translator and whatnot, as long as the translator wasn't pulling me leg. But he goes, "Oh, uh, Dennis thinks you're perfect for the sport. Dennis is happy that you're in our sport, and what you do is perfect. And he thinks you're funny." And like throughout the weekend, like, I just rock up into a room and someone grabs my shoulder and he's like, oh, and it's like, oh wow,
That's great.
that that's pretty cool. And yeah, everyone there, like, no one was a dick. Some people are more quiet. It was the same with like David Dudacard. Like, he has resting mean mugging face, like resting mean mugging face. So like we all rocked up before the press conference about an hour or so before, and there was me, Ryan, Coach Ray, and Lockie, because we had the shittest car ride there, one of the funniest car rides ever. And I saw him just leaning on the table, just like, right, which one of you guys am I gonna rip your throat out? So it was just there mean mugging. So I just literally went up to him and I was like, come here. And he just kind of looking at me, and I just come up and this weird dude just gives him a hug. And yeah, so it was I mean, so many stories from that weekend. I caught some of the 98% podcast. Well, I had like 10 minutes rest. I couldn't get in because you guys were using Zoom and you weren't allowed a video call. So yeah,
that's right. They don't allow it there.
Yeah,
huh?
so I had to use StreamYard to call my wife, and even then the connection wasn't great. Like so I could see my family. But yeah, it was just like, oh, cool. I got to the airport and I was like, oh, maybe it's shit Wi-Fi at the airport. And then when I started reading on some of the rules, I was like, oh, shit. But yeah, everything about that weekend was cool, and it was just cool to see like the people, that run Core Sports, like they're like Don Adries, who runs Core Sports. He's a fucking crazy guy. He's hilarious as well. Surprisingly for Coach Ray, Coach Ray, I can see how Coach Ray could rub people the wrong way when you first meet him. But once Coach Ray warms up, he's hilarious. And he's actually funnier off screen, which is a shame for everyone. He's so funny. Because when I first met him, I was a bit like, oh, okay, like we've been talking all this time. And he was like, oh, hi, Ozzy. Yep. He came over, gave me a hug, nice to meet you. And then kind of just walked off. And I was a bit like, oh, okay. But then, like within an hour, like we couldn't separate from each other, and we we're just having heaps of fun. So,
Ron the Don with a $20 super chat said, a quick ready bang for Jake.
Oh, do you guys have super chats?
We do now, yeah.
Hooray!
That's cool. It took a while, but we're there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I probably should open my YouTube so I can read the comments, see if anyone's in there. Otherwise, yeah, because I'll probably be on for about 10-15 minutes, guys.
It's the usuals, like Devin's Forearms in there, Marcus. Who else we got in here?
All the cool. Okay, I've got it all up now. Yeah, Captain Obvious, he's wicked.
Smo.
Alex McDonald, he's awesome. World Strangest Man, he's cool.
Sasquatch. The regular cool crew that follow all of us.
Yeah.
Bunch of great guys.
They love it. I'm so appreciative for them. Like I did a fundraiser for an arm wrestler here in Australia. He's going to Dubai to try and qualify for King of the Table. And I only probably had about 35 people watching. I shouldn't say only, because I'm like, fucking 35 people stop to do what they do to watch me have a conversation with Sam.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the total's shown after the stream, because sometimes they show me after the stream the grand total, but then sometimes they already show me after YouTube's cut.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was about $1,000. $1,000 raised. I was like, this is all just going to go to Sam. Everything's just going to go to Sam. And yeah, got about $1,000.
That's great.
So the arm wrestling community, even though sometimes they can be dicks, most of the time, especially with with my usual suspects, they can be amazing.
Oh yeah, they've been very supportive of us and doing some super chats to help us out.
Yeah, it all adds up, and to sit there and think, Ryan, like when we did the first 98% podcast, like to sit there and go, shit, well, I earned a few bucks from this, like if we go back and watch that first interview, Ryan gets to, the 98%'s now monetized, and I was a king of the table. So I think it's really cool, and I love if you just keep working at it, it can happen.
Yeah. We're very appreciative of those guys because 98 doesn't really make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh.
but shit, if
We use
you- if
that
you
little
make
bit
it
of
up-
money towards tournaments, you know?
yeah, and you pay for like say, all right, the next 5 episodes are going to pay for 3 people's entry. We're going to sponsor 3 people's
Right.
entry. You
Right.
know, it's cool as or
Or
Oh, shit.
we always buy a table to give away free to someone, like an arm wrestler who's either new or can't afford one. That's what this money helps go towards, you know?
yeah. So
Something good
that's
for the
awesome.
community, usually.
But I'm going to jump off because I hate Ron the Don and Dan. So I'm going to jump off. Round
Hey, we feel the-
ladies and gentlemen.
We feel the same way. I don't know how they got the link to get on here.
I don't know how I ended up here. I must
I
have
get
been in
random-
Albuquerque or something.
I just
Thought
click
the-
on links that I'm sent, man. I don't know.
Don't send him anything.
Jake, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll hang around for another 2 minutes. I was just shitting. Oh, are you kicking me off, Ryan? Was that a polite way to say?
When
That
you're
was a polite way to say, all right, Jake, off you go. You.
when you're on, more people watch.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Do you guys have memberships as well? Bloody hell, you guys are flying.
We just started the memberships. Yeah,
You gotta become a full Gold Bond member, man.
you got 3 members.
a gold bond member.
Yeah, we have 3 levels. You know, like I forget what they all are, but the top
More people watch.
is the gold bond level.
Nice.
Tribute to Dave Shell. Now, Dave, I don't know if you noticed, Jake, but Dave has a very swollen face because he took a dive today into into the floor.
Why, Dave? Why are you eating concrete?
Well, I just because I'm a clumsy oaf, I guess.
Alcohol.
See, there was no arm wrestling tournament this week. Arm wrestling tournaments, I would have been safe, but there was no tournament, so I went to a history conference and I was walking across campus between buildings and took a dive. Should have been at a arm wrestling tournament instead. Oh well.
Took a dive at a history thing. Fucking hell.
Oh,
That's right, mate. I fell down my stairs 6 weeks ago, so I was on crutches for 6 weeks.
The guys want you to look at our emojis that we created for the chat. The 98%. We have a meth one. We have the FTG. We have a gold bond.
The FTG one's cool. You guys have always been saying FTG. What's the 4th one?
That's a shout out to Travis Bajan.
Looks like dishwashing liquid.
Oh no, that's
The
Gold
fourth
Bond.
one, that's the gold bond powder.
Oh, that the world famous gold bond.
So, yeah, we were all in here the other day choosing those, and the guys from the chat actually made them. So,
That's cool.
yeah,
And 300
That was
Cliff. What's 300 Cliff?
that's like a shout out to the movie 300 that we talk about a lot in here. Yeah, it's all like inside jokes, you know, with our 10 followers.
I need to yeah, and watch. The problem is you guys go live for about 19 hours every week.
I know.
So I can't watch it all
Outta
and get in on the inside jokes. Like, because it's now lunchtime here in Australia, in Melbourne, and like I'll like go about my day. I'll do some work, like with wife and I'll spend some time together, and I'll just like jump on my phone. I'll say, is there any more arm wrestling stuff I need to have a look at? And like you guys are still there, but you just kind of like staring, and like you got the zombie face on, and there'll be like 2 people on there, and they're not even talking to each other. They're just like reading.
That's usually when Ryan's sleeping.
Yeah, usually I fall asleep and then they just kick me off.
Yeah, I
Pretty
remember.
Once you see you're a co-host, you know it's almost time's up for Ryan.
Yeah. When I start adding everybody as a co-host, they know that I'm getting tired.
Madness. But yeah, what's been going on in the arm wrestling world, you stud? What's been going on your guys' end?
Well, we were just when you came on, we were giving some shout outs. One to Dave Shell for his injury, and then we got a guy, Jonathan McErtrin, who got in a real bad accident and like is missing some fingers now.
Oh, whoa, is he okay? Shit.
Yeah, he got one sewed back on, but one of them he had to get amputated. Like in a wood splitter.
Whoa. Oh, man.
Then we saw.
Sorry. Oh.
then we
Wasn't a pretty
saw
scene.
Ron Bath got some sort of surgery or something. So we were just shouting out the guys that got injured today, or looked like they got injured today. So,
Jesus, a day for it.
yeah.
Whoa. I wouldn't worry too much about Ron Bath. Like,
Yeah, I think he just tore something.
he's a robot. He was just getting some new nuts and
Yeah.
bolts.
Yeah, something like that. Right. So, but
Man.
other than that, we're starting to plan Winter Blast, the next one. So that's man, it's hard to find a venue when you've outgrown like the average venue. That next
Yeah.
that next step up where you need like a casino or a hotel, like, and then you're talking big money to rent a place like that.
Yeah. And
We're in that weird limbo right there.
wow, you could just hire Madison Square Garden, but then just charge everyone
Right.
$10,000 each for the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Or like $500 an arm.
That seems to be
Entry fees.
the thing. Chuck it on Zoom.
There you go.
And it's all,
That would work,
Somebody
that
roll
would
it.
work out great.
so wait, have you got a range? I should say a month, not really a date.
Yeah, we're
for
doing
Winter Blast.
March 11th. We always try to do it around March 11th.
March 11th. That date works, actually. That date
It's going
works.
to be in the States on March 11th.
Yeah, there you go. That date works.
The date works. I've been offered an international trip in March, but I think that's the 23rd or the 24th or something. So I have to double check my messages. But if your country pulls its head in, then I would be there March 11th for sure.
That'd be
Right.
awesome.
That would be awesome.
That would be great.
Even Uncle
Okay.
John was saying he could probably make it too.
Yeah. And Michael Todd may be coming. So once we lock down the venue, I'm going to get Michael Todd to commit to coming. And then we'll announce that, legitimately.
Now that was cool. That's okay. March. I'll write that one. I'm just gonna write that one. Yeah,
Wow,
because I check
this-
almost every day on the laws for America.
Yeah.
This winter blast is sounding better and better every couple lives.
March 11th.
Last year was amazing. This next year is going to blow it out of the water.
That's what I hope.
But it'll be embarrassing when I turn up and win all your trophies. That'd be a bit, that'd be. And then you guys, I'll have to charge you guys shipping.
Only third place trophy.
Mate. How cool is it?
Are
How
you
cool
bring-
is third
Are you
place?
bringing that? You bringing the title?
Oh,
Ron the Don. Ron. Fucking hell.
we need a
Where
video.
do I start? Where do I start?
We need a video of Jake ripping your chain off.
There you go.
We could do that.
And then handing you a sponsorship from Heineken.
The trophy stays at home because when I went to England and they lost my bag and all the flights went everything, I was like, I can't risk it because this is my retirement package, and they snapped it and a handle got snapped off. I've got to glue it back on, and
Right.
so a handle snapped off. But I won't name the person, but someone offered me $8,000
Oh.
for a match.
Are you
Jeez.
serious? They actually did?
Yeah. Yeah. The original one was $5,000. Someone's now offered me 8, and I'm like, no, it's 100. It's 100 grand. It's 100 grand because
Don't
I'm
cut yourself short.
yeah. Well, I'm in no position to like my goal isn't about, you know, becoming the best arm wrestler. My goal is about, you know, podcast and emceeing and commentating. So the trophy is a part of me. But so if someone puts up $100,000 and some magical reason I win, that's even better because then I get another crack at it. But yeah, so $100,000, and I mean everyone. Like I had people in Dubai. Like when I was over there, they were like, "Oh, it's a third place amateur trophy that." There was about 13, 14 people here in Australia in my class.
Yeah.
When I won it. But the way it's built up, like people were on Dubai like, oh, Ozzy, get on the table, get it, you know, no, left arm, let's feel your left arm. They got a suit jacket on and everything, and I'm not mega strong on my left arm. And
Right.
they're like, oh, and they're like trying to like think that, and they're like, oh, let's have a match for your trophy. Like, dude, just because you just challenge me, it doesn't mean I have to automatically accept so you can win your first title.
Right.
No chance. Put up that Floyd Mayweather money. Who keeps getting messages? Put your phone on silent.
Come on, yeah. What is this, rookie hour?
This is sometimes Ryan. I don't even know why I bother coming on. I sit here and
What I gotta
feel
do?
Chaos that you just throw yourself into, man.
It was probably.
I mean, it's got to the stage now. Have you noticed that I'm sitting higher in my camera so I can fucking look down at all of you? And
Yeah,
I've demanded.
Is that like subliminal messaging? Like you're higher
Ryan,
above us? Yeah.
Ryan, I think you need a pull a tally emoji.
I'm gonna have to like.
Yeah. I mean, I thought about just getting a higher chair, and you can only like see. This is how I thought about doing my shows from now on.
Just look down upon everybody.
Yeah, just go wide. I was on king of the table.
I'll look up at everybody.
You always do though, because your head's always on the table.
Yeah, that is true.
Actually, looks quite funny.
You just see his head, right?
This is how.
Okay, guys.
This is like Paul Italia's podcast.
Wow.
Actually, he's gone missing for a while. Does anyone know?
I
He posted
I'm not
something the
going
other
to
day.
confirm nor deny anything. No.
He said something different's coming or something. I seen it on his.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something big or.
I don't.
I know
didn't-
he was busy with opening up a dispensary here in New York. I don't know exactly if that went through or not, but I do know that was something that he had mentioned that he was trying to do.
Oh, cool. Oh, there you go.
Do a lot of people smoke weed in Australia?
Yeah.
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 Is it legal
Yeah.
there?
Nah, it's not. Nah, it's not legal. Oh, you can get like medicinal marijuana, but we're big coke addicts over here.
Oh,
We're
really?
big, but it's so expensive. It's so expensive as well.
No
Yeah.
wonder why you're up so late.
Babe, how much do you buy our coke for? Yeah, so yeah, we buy you know, chalk buckets of training.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what ours is like.
So that's where you guys get your chalk from. That's why you always run out of chalk very quickly.
Yeah, I met
We know-
Mrs.
we know
Aussie
what-
arm wrestler in a bathroom stall.
Jake, we know where your super chats are going.
That's where it came
Yeah.
from. He did a line and he was like, "Ready, bang!"
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. No,
I just walked in and I saw this 5'1" girl doing like a caterpillar on a toilet stall, and I was like, "Marry me," and that's our love story.
That's great.
Maybe we are. We used to. It's quite funny. We used to be big pill addicts here in Australia. We used to, because that was relatively cheap, because we had the man, Carl Williams, an Australian gangster, worldwide gangster here. So
Right.
he was our man. So it was just ridiculous. So it was cheap as chips. But then he went to jail, and then someone killed him in jail. So then that just like died off. So
Yeah.
now we're like, holy crap, what do we do now? But you can, unfortunately, you can just anywhere. Like we like all jokes aside, with my wife and I, we literally have a dude around the corner. Like we walk past his house when we take the dog out, and he's a drug dealer. And I know that because I see my cousin go there.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm like, oh, I see you carrying Pakenham. I said, you're around the corner from my house. He's like, oh yeah, that's where, I pick up my stuff from. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, I'm glad you don't pop in and say hi. I really don't. I don't want you to bring that, especially with a young one here.
Right.
I don't want you to bring that in here.
Nah.
Yep.
No good.
But yeah, no, hopefully, hopefully I can just get to the States. Like, pull your heads in, guys. Someone help me out.
I mean, we could get you.
We get you to Canada and drive you down to like New York,
Canada's worse. Canada's worse.
Oh, really?
You can get stuck in Canada. Yeah.
Mexico?
Yeah. Canada's
Mexico.
Yeah,
worse.
family in Mexico?
Mexico's.
Almost got stuck in Denmark on the way home from England. That was interesting. Almost got caught in Denmark. Dubai was pretty cruisy. Although I almost had a heart attack on the plane because it's been forever since I've traveled internationally. Here in Australia, it's just like a bus if you want to travel interstate. You just buy a ticket and off you go. You don't need to show anything. So I was halfway through the plane. I was like, oh my God, do I need a travel visa to enter Dubai? I was like, do I need anything? I've just jumped on a plane and gone to Dubai. Shit. Do I need any special documentation? Because like going to the States, you need like a tourist visa. You used to going to the UK, but they waived that. So halfway through, I'm like, oh shit, biggest opportunity. I've just wasted it. So I was like, oh, you dickhead. But I was literally stuck in a plane, but I'm waving my arms around in a plane talking to no one. I'm watching a movie and I'm like, oh, you idiot. Like that. So, well, that was worst things in the world.
Gotta love situations like that.
And there was nothing I could do. There was nothing like I couldn't change it. I was just like, just wait till you get there, you idiot, and we'll see how we go.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it went well for you, man. That's
Yeah,
cool.
thank you. I mean, there's so many stories from the 4 days, and a part of me, it sounds really corny, and I know you guys hate corny, but I'm gonna get fucking corny here. Get the violin here. One thing I really wanted to do while I was there, I've mentioned it a few times on my show. One thing I really wanted to do was bring everyone with me. So it wasn't I've made it. I thought we've made it. We've shown people power, the arm wrestling community can all band together. Like my first arm wrestling podcast had 43 subscribers. And it was like, you know what? Like, we all made it. All you guys that, probably should rather be, in bed, or you're like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym. Oh, hang on, Aussie Arm Wrestlers doing a show. Oh, I'm going to, I'll watch him because all the lunatics will be in the chat. Ron, you're always dropping cash and things like that on the show. And Dan, you're a member and a Patreon member and everything. So it's like, I want to show you guys that your investment is well worth, and I'm going to bring you the best people on the show. And once I got there, it was non-stop work. Like Irakli's there and he's doing his model posing and he's just lying in the pool relaxing. And I come limping down the stairs and he's there trying to enjoy himself in the pool. I was like, dude, when are we doing a show? Like, it was almost to the stage where I was searching toilets, going above hey, finish that, come on the show. Oh, you need a translator. Okay. Well, wipe twice. Let's go. I was just as soon as I got there, I was hustling. Yeah. I would have got so much more content. I missed out by about 15 minutes because Mark Boyd, we did like an Abbott and Costello routine. Like Mark Boyd, they waited like 45 minutes because Ryan Bowen was like, nah, Ozzy will be here any minute. He'll be here any minute. I didn't have any Wi-Fi on my car drive because I forgot to turn my internet back on. And they left just as I pulled up and arrived. Like they were 3 cars ahead. So I missed out on like doing more videos with, when I was going to be at Larry's gym and everything. And I was supposed to be at Larry's gym the day after, but I left 4 hours after King of the Table finished. I was on my way back to the airport because I had to get home for Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler's birthday. So, which we went to the zoo, which no one asked, but I thought I'd tell you.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, hopefully I'll be back. Hopefully I'll be back there. I mean, when I sit down and really think about it, the opportunities. So like October was King of the Table. Unfortunately, I'm having surgery in November. So I was contemplating East versus West. December, I've been offered a couple of US events, but can't make it. January, definitely Ireland, maybe East versus West there. February, hopefully King of the Table. And March, I can't say what country March is, but March there, and hopefully Winter Blast. Like
Winter
to
Blast.
sit there, and I had a potential to have an international trip from October to March is just ridiculous. That is what is on the cards for a little old weird bloke from Melbourne that was at his kitchen table.
Now, with your new connections, couldn't you get picked up by like a Russian submarine?
Wow. Yeah, I think you guys call him Dennis Zapekov. I call him DC. You know. Sorry, hang on. So I call him DC. You know, because you guys have to call him Dennis.
Maybe he could get you a ride like under the radar, you know?
Yeah, well, he's like, if it's okay with you, Aussie, we will have to spy on you, but we can get you helicopters here, there, and everywhere. But we just have to have microphones and cameras all over your house. So I think if you just hey, Dennis, say hi to the guys. He's probably in bed now.
Even though you're looking down on us, you're getting looked down on by somebody else.
Russian spies, always. I'm not at the tippy top yet, but I'll tell you,
Layers of shit.
what was really weird, and I sound like a flog doing it, but not better than the 98% podcast to sound like a flog, is I was after the press conference at King of the Table. Jesus, I am telling the story again. Shut up. So he's sick of hearing the stories. Ryan came up to me after King of the Table, and he was like, "Oh, dude, you crushed the press conference. You crushed the press." And of course, my mate's going to say, "That's like, oh, thanks, whatever." And he's like, "No, you crushed it. Like I had Larry's live on, and I couldn't. No one was saying a bad thing about you." And I was like, I had a bit of time after the press conference back at the hotel before I went to bed. And I was like searching. Then I went on Devon's thing and I was searching through the live chat. I even went on Reddit. And like people were like, I don't like Aussie Arm Wrestler. He's a bit cringe, but he nailed the press conference. And I was like, whoa, to get like,
Yeah.
I thought if I got 65%, 70% positive to 30% negative, I thought that's a win. But to like go fishing for hate was really, I got lightheaded. I had to sit down. Like, I was like, holy shit. So hopefully that works in my favor moving forward.
Yeah.
I think it most certainly will.
For sure, man.
You killed it, man. You killed it.
Yeah.
I don't need me to tell you.
Yeah.
I
Tell us enough, so.
no negative.
It was it was really cool. And now it's like you guys would have hated it. I know a lot of people I train with hated it because I haven't been to my club up the road that I train with because I just get too busy. And for those that are dads, I love being a dad and I love being at home. So I've just gotten a bit lazy with my training. But so I turned up and it felt so weird. There was like 5 or 6 new guys, and I walked in and I always introduce myself to everyone if they're new, welcome to the club or whatever. Hey, I'm Jake, and they're like, oh, yes, he does train here. And they're like, can we get a photo? I'm like, yeah, of course you can. But fuck, it's weird.
It's funny.
That's weird. I don't know. I'm just one of the boys. I'm just a larrikin. I'm a bit of a bogan here. You know, like right now, I've got my Jordan track pants on. I've got me slippers happening. My back hurts. Like they're like, "Oh, can we get a photo?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool, man. I don't know if I'm anything special, but thank you. Yeah, we'll get a photo."
That's great.
Which is yeah. But then seeing, you know, my mates are there, and they're just like, ugh. And then I purposely get these random people to send to my mates outside of arm wrestling. And I'm like, you guys will hate this. This dude just asked for my photo. And I send them all these random photos.
I mean, just because we've known you from the beginning of what we've been doing, like when we see you like becoming successful, we're just like very, very ecstatic for you, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, and likewise, that's why when like you guys were going close to 1,000 subscribers, I was like, I'll just go live and try and pump the subscribers. And that was a really weird live stream. We got you there, and then it plummeted back down, and then it went up again. I was like,
YouTube with its weird algorithms, I guess.
yeah.
But, you know, this started out, I mean, before we went on YouTube, we used to just come on Zoom and chat, just not live, you know, like just a bunch of us sitting here talking, and we kind of just do the same thing, except we go live now.
Well, you may as well, because a lot of people. That's the one thing I've really enjoyed about like doing the live streams and whatnot, because like a lot of people can't sit here for hours. So some of these people are probably at the gym and or, you know, doing stuff with their family, but they've got it in their ear and they're like, oh fuck that guy, and then they're able to quickly jump in and message. I did a show the other day, and it's the worst thing for a host, but one of my favorite things in the world. I was doing, here are my 7 guys that must win their next arm wrestling match, and I did a live stream. And I'm there, and I'm like, number 4 is such and such, and giving out all this data and criteria and expertise. And I felt really proud. I was like, what does everyone else think in the chat? And I reckon a good 150 comments is just everyone talking to each other. Did not care about what I was saying. You know, it's Ron the Don going, hey, what's fucking going on, Dan? Oh, nothing, man. I'm just training here, looking forward to this. Oh, awesome. Oh, Marcus Thompson. Hey, what's going on, Marcus? You big piece of shit. And then like everyone's just all talking to each other. I'm like, hey guys, anyone want to talk about this? No, okay, I'm gonna move on to the next guy. And that's what I love. I love that it's like, because there's not you know, like when I watch King of the Table, it's 3 a.m. in the morning here. So not many people want to have a gathering or, you know, a chat and watch it. So I love these chats because we've got people from all over the world, and they might not have anyone in their community to hang out with. So it's like, cool, jump on my channel, Uncle John's channel, 98% channel, you know, even Devin's Forearms channel, whoever's channel.
Yeah.
And let's just all have a chat about this dumb sport that we love like there's no tomorrow.
That's right.
It was funny the other night, like when you were trying to be serious, talking about like all these guys, and then we were like just talking about arm gods the whole time, like super chat.
Yeah.
Did anyone mention arm gods? Was arm gods mentioned? And I'll be like, oh yeah, so who should?
By the way, did we mention arm gods today?
Arm gods. Does anyone mention arm gods? But that's what I love, like little cult things. Like we came up with the term usual suspects. I accidentally labeled everyone the unfuckables. That was a long time trying to shake that off by accident. And but you know, it's the usual suspects, and you know, it's almost that
all the hashtags are hilarious.
Yeah.
Like
and
hashtag
and then
113 for Cobra. You know, all these different hashtags for all the different, you know.
Yeah, and I love that there's inside jokes, but you know, inside jokes, but we all know. Like I did a show the other day. Uncle John couldn't make it. It was my Maximum Bang Monday. And Benji Mack, I think he's in the chat at the moment. Benji, I love Benji. And he was like furious we weren't playing the caption game. If he lives and breathes the caption game, right? But then it became a thing. Like someone mentioned, I left work early so I could make it home for the caption game. And then that became the new game. I was like, what did you miss? And people were like, I missed my sister's wedding. And just the way the chat can take over and change the trajectory of the show is something I never expect, but absolutely love it. So, like, when I am there, Ron, and I'm like, oh, well, listen to all my expertise, opinions, and watch me drop some knowledge on you kids. And I look over at the chat and I'm like, these guys give zero fucks about what I'm saying. They're all just happy to catch up. I feel like, oh, everyone come have a party at my house, and no one has a beer with me.
No, that's not true. Hey,
I'll
I'm
come up
always,
to like
I'm
Ron and
always
Dan
having
and
a
be like,
beer with you.
hey guys, how are you? And Ron just turns his back on me, and then he'll be like, oh, Ryan and Dave, hey guys, what's happening? And it's over there, and he'll be like, Chuck. And he just like walks outside to have a smoke or something, and it's like, oh, well, enjoy my house, guys. Beer's over there. And I'm just kind of just sitting here hoping someone talks to me.
John Mert says he has a chick waiting for him to get home from work. The second he walks in, he's going to hit her with a ready bang.
Good man, John.
That's right.
Good man.
He's a good man. He's somebody who comes to my practice regularly. Strong as fuck.
Yeah, he's a strong dude.
Yeah.
I'm all for like putting an influence on the arm wrestling world. Not sure I want people thinking of me before they bang people.
I mean, not for nothing. It might lend to other Jakes, iterations of you down the road.
He doesn't want millions of arm wrestlers jerking off and going, ready, bang!
That's what, yeah.
I mean, not for nothing. You can set up a lube, marketing, for Ready Bangers.
Ready Bang, brought to you by Gold Bond.
Gold Bond.
Oh.
There, collab. There you go.
So all it takes is a broken nose to keep Dave Shell quiet?
No, I've been looking at my fan mail on my post, so I've been looking. I've been looking at the smart ass
He
remarks.
said a word all night.
Ryan, the best thing ever was it's probably up there as one of my favorite 98% moments, and that was the 24-hour live stream when like you guys just went, oh well, let's not do our Zoom call, let's jump on the 24-hour podcast, and Dave just sat there and he was just enjoying the conversation but didn't say anything, and then I looked to the comment section and it says Ryan Grundon, can someone tell that Dave guy to calm down? And I'm like holding everything in. And you started once again the trajectory of the chat, and everyone in the chat's like, yeah, shut up, Dave. And things like that. And I'm like, it's one of my favorite favorite moments from that stream. And then like 30, 40, maybe 50 comments is like, yeah, that Dave guy, kick him off. He needs to calm down. Yeah, shut up, Dave. And then it'd go a little bit quiet, and everyone's like, oh, keep going, Aussie. Good 24-hour stream. And then Ryan Grundon, damn, Dave, calm down. And Richard Jr. called him a ghostbuster because Dave's lighting wasn't great. He had a bad
You looked like a ghost, yeah.
And he had a bad angle. And I was like, oh, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. For sure.
We went on their show in shifts so that like, all right, I gotta sleep. So then Burger would jump on because he's working night shift. We were like trying to take shifts to get on there.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I'm gonna do another one.
Nice.
Hopefully before the year's end, because they're pretty
98 hours?
No, it'll just be like 20, or what did I do? 24 and a bit last time. So it'll just be like 25, because I learned the hard way to only beat your record by a little bit. So like I did 110-kilometer run.
Right.
Then went straight to 1,000. I was like, shit, and destroyed my body. And then went to 1,500 kilometers, and I was like, that'll do. Where if every year we just add an hour.
Yeah. Right.
And then I might stop at 30 because it's hard, man. It's hard. Well, I didn't find it that hard, to be honest. I didn't find it that hard.
Not with all the cocaine in Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. You guys would hate to see me on a come down. Like it's all. Yeah, it's all in my wallet now. Yeah, just shove it anywhere I can. I think I've got some in my ass as we speak. Because
It absorbs. It absorbs into the rectum better.
yeah, didn't anyone else know that? Like, but yeah, that was one of my highlights. But no, I mean the whole thing over the. I mean, maybe I could do it like a 2-year highlight show and just talk about some of my favorite stories, because some of them have just been hilarious, like stupidly hilarious.
Yeah, like just do like a highlight reel of like the year, the last year or the
But even like
doing it, yeah.
Or you could do like every 3 or 4 hours another caption game as well.
Oh yeah, I'm going to talk with Uncle John, and I might do like the grand final of the caption game. So like do 3 or 4 during the 24-hour live stream.
That'll easily eat up an hour.
Yeah, and like, but the thing with all that, like, I don't like if something's funny, I'll laugh. And I think was it this Monday, Ron, where you destroyed me. Got me good.
You owe me a point, man.
I put it on. Yeah, I've updated the leaderboard. I gave you a provisional point for that. But I'm just like, I'll just be there and I'll read it and then I'm gone. I'm like, if something's funny, man, I'll laugh.
It was so funny. You like reading something and then you like, and then you just like bust it out. And it was great. I loved it.
Because I'm just like, I love making people laugh. I love laughing. It's my favorite thing to do in the world. But if someone makes me laugh, like I'm not going to try and hold it and go, that's just the name in the comment. I was just like, and then I sit there for 10 minutes crying. I'm like, John, take over. I'm gone here. I'm gone. But then even later on, Ron, what usually happens, especially with the caption game, if Jess can't make it or I lose it hysterically, we watch it again on the TV. My wife loves it. So like, I saw to the caption game and I'm like, I'm like, there's the comment. Then I just laugh again. It's like, I'm an idiot. But oh well. I better hop off, guys. I just was supposed to come on for 10 minutes. It's now been 45, so I can't help myself. I'll try and contribute to the channel as much as I can. I've just signed up as a member.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate that, man.
And thanks for coming on. We appreciate your time all the time.
We all support each other.
That's right.
That's right. But just support me more because I love being famous. So
there you go. That's how you do it right there.
You all take care. Sue, great chatting with you, Sue. You contributed heaps.
Just make sure you don't listen to after you get kicked out of here.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best bit. They're like, yeah, this guy's a massive dick. Ryan, why did you let him on the show?
Yeah.
Take care, you legends. I'll see you soon. Chuck, just letting you know, I love the term super matches.
Oh!
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Thank you, Jake, for coming on, dude. That was great. Jake, very supportive of the 98. Love it. And we are supportive of him.
Absolutely.
Sue, you need to calm down. You're getting out of hand. You got to calm down.
Sue's crazy.
Me?
You didn't say one word when Jake was on.
Can't see you.
No, I went on blank.
I know. We noticed.
I was looking for my cat.
Oh.
He fell off the banister.
Oh, no. Hope it's okay.
Yeah, he's back, though.
Welcome to the 98% FTG squad.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi, Sue.
Hi.
Me and Sue are having a rough week finding a venue for fucking Winter Blast.
Oh, man.
Brian, how about that event we created last week, and already we have like 50-some people interested or going.
Yeah, that's cool. That's going to be fun. Hi, David.
Hello. That was a very engaging couple minutes.
Yes.
That guy could revive a dead corpse.
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
he can carry our show if we're all being quiet.
Right. You got to sign him.
Yeah, and he's too famous now. Like he's gone above and beyond us.
Ron, is that Devin Larrett's own hoodie?
Yep. Devin ripped his chain off, and he ripped Devin's sweater off.
Oh man, you missed a great opportunity. Fine, you take you take my chain, I'll take your hoodie.
So, Dave, how you feeling, buddy?
What's that?
I was asking Dave Shell how he's feeling. He looks like he fell on some concrete with his face.
Oh my God.
The only place this side of the cheek is a bit sore, but other than that, I feel fine.
But wait, didn't you say
In
you
fact,
like?
I had somebody ask me for a challenge match today at Henny's thing in the backyard in May, and I agreed to it. I'll make sure I don't call it a super match, Chuck. I'm certainly not super enough.
Oh
We
boy,
are going to have this discussion tonight. I will guarantee.
it's gonna come. It's gonna come.
No, I've been asked to do a best of 5 right arm with Dave Abramson. I said, sure, why not?
Look, McEachern was gonna come on tonight, and I was like, dude, maybe you should they just gave him morphine. I was
Oh
like,
God.
maybe you should just take tonight off and relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What hotel room did you guys take together? That was definitely cursed.
Well, I think,
Because both guys, what is it, in the same day?
yeah, those two
Almost similar
Right.
fates.
drank wine, they wrestled, and then this is karma. Both of them got hurt in the same
You
day.
guys make a blood pact?
Uh,
Did you hear that he
Or a blood doc?
hurt himself and you felt bad for him?
they did a blood doc, blood and semen doc.
Yeah, of course, they asked me, as the usual question is, do you smoke, do you drink, do you do drugs? And my answer for drinking is always occasionally socially, and this time I said occasionally socially, not for the last week. And of course, I didn't tell them how much I drank last week. There's probably some still in my system, but whatever.
Yeah, for lying.
So
Hey, it was only 4 bottles plus 2 miniatures between us.
Uh-huh.
Carolyn,
Two mixers.
Carolyn,
What is that?
Carolyn Williams asked what woman was talking, and I said Sue Fisher, and she said, "Oh wow, the Winter Blast Queen."
Hmm.
Ryan, you're moving on pretty quick from the 2 miniatures that Dave Shell just talked about.
This is true. We should circle back.
We should delve back into
Circle
that.
back.
2 miniatures. Where'd you find those girls?
Where'd you find him, Dave?
Oh God.
Two miniatures.
Oh, no, there were, Jonathan brought Southern Comfort 100 miniature bottles.
Southern Comfort.
Southern Comfort 100, yes. We had 2 Southern Comfort 100s and 4 bottles of my wine.
Did he roofie you?
Not that I know of. I mean, after all, I got up in the morning before he did.
Dave.
Deliberately got up early before he got up so that you would still remain the only person who saw my tits.
Oh wait, did he see your tits, Dave?
No, he didn't, because I got up a half hour earlier than he did to make sure you would remain the only person.
I feel honored.
Dude, I was going to say you
Dave's on
should
a
be
mission.
honored by that.
You should be.
That deserves a steak dinner.
You notice how much this shit shifted as soon as Aussie got off of this shit?
Right. Oh yeah, and how we commented, right? Last time when Ryan went off with Dave and they were doing their thing, probably roofing each other. So we were actually talking about arm wrestling.
Before you guys came on, we were talking about arm wrestling. Me and Chuck.
We talked about arm wrestling all the time last week when you weren't there. We'd have to get Shubich to, get you off the air, more often.
Yeah, I got him off.
Well,
Yeah.
oh fuck you guys. I hope you all get injured in a docking accident.
Hashtag FYG.
I hope there's a big docking accident and you all get hurt.
Oh my God.
I guess I've been too busy with work, but what's this caption game that you guys were discussing?
Oh, Jake is on his show. Where
It's,
he'll post
it's
a
an
picture.
Uncle John and Aussie thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, post a picture and you like make a
It's funny as shit.
It
It's
is
funny.
Very entertaining.
We should, it's kind of
Hello,
corny. to
Jody
fight off with somebody.
Williams. We got a hello from Jody Williams, guys. He's just passing through and he gave us a fuck that guy, which is great. Chuck holding up the FTG sign.
Is that stickers, bumper stickers, or what?
Yeah.
Nice.
The little guy,
Send those my way.
he's fucking the F and he has a 98 hard hat on. That's great.
It could mean so much stuff, you know.
You guys think Sue's cats turned on her and ate her?
What?
Maybe they killed her?
I'm here.
Ooh, you missed it. Someone from
I'm
the
just
chat,
quiet.
Carolyn, asked whose voice that was, and I told her it was Sue Fisher, and she said, "Oh wow, the Winter Blast Queen."
Oh God.
That's how you're known,
I wish I was the queen.
Queen of Winter Blast.
There you go.
We just have to lock down that place where we're having it.
Oh my God, what a pain in the ass!
I know.
Are you getting
My-
close?
my-
Or-
I want like $5,000 to lock this place down.
What?
$4,000.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm gonna go there and dock everybody, and hopefully
Yeah,
we
but
get a discount
when do you need it by though?
March.
as soon as possible.
Be good to have it by January, locked down by January.
We need to lock it down way before that because I can't get every sponsor is like, where are you having it? If I don't have an answer, they're not going to sponsor.
Right. 'Cause
So
they
we
don't
have
know what-
to
they
have
don't
it
know what
like
they're
locked
sponsoring.
down now, and then. But you know, we'll make it happen. We'll get some sponsors. If anybody out there knows of any sponsors, throw them my way. Put in a good word. We
Yeah,
would
or big venues.
How about Beast Bud?
in the greater Philadelphia area would be nice. We got some potential spots though. A couple hotels, a couple casinos, an expo center.
Ryan, why don't you ask Beast Bud?
Is there a docking discount?
Docking.
You know whose that is?
Who
Beast Bud?
who is that?
Well, who's the Beast in arm wrestling? Who's known as the Beast?
Oh,
Travis.
Tell him I'm the greatest.
Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Eddie
It's his
Hall.
and Paul Italia's kind of conglomeration, Beast Bud. You should probably ask them for a sponsor.
Fuck no, they wouldn't sponsor us.
No? Okay.
I doubt it.
Worth a shot.
the worst to say is no.
Yeah.
Just ask.
However,
Just ask. Don't get it twisted. Just ask.
we got a guy who sponsors Travis,
Right.
who might sponsor our stuff. So
And his name is Marcus Thompson. It's
No.
not, but
no,
yeah, I remember we were talking about it.
Yeah.
You can't sponsor everybody. At least he probably could, but
we'll
you still here?
we'll figure it out.
I gotta get monetized on my YouTube channel just so I could get in my allowance from Marcus Thompson.
Wow.
That's how
That,
pretty
he will
entitled I am.
purposely not join your group.
Maybe Fighter Frank will join.
There you go. He's gonna be your biggest benefactor.
Yes, he is. He's a guaranteed view.
Marcus
If
is-
I
is
get
a very
active on my
generous
channel,
man.
Fighter
I
Frank is a
think the
guaranteed
Vampire
view.
King went to sleep. He went to his coffin.
Marcus is a very generous man, and so is Ron the Dawn.
Yeah. I try.
Ron the Dawn is up there in donations and such.
On every channel, I try.
Spend all my sponsorship money for the month. I gave it all to Artem.
It cuts into his beer money.
Nah, I always got money for that.
He's like, I wouldn't donate if I fucking didn't have money for beer.
Hell no. That $20. That $20 would be buy me a 12-pack.
Right.
That's priority for him.
Brian, did you see that when Artem announced he was going to Dubai, the money that he got?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to Dubai? Ryan, you should go to Dubai.
Artem's going to Dubai to
Nobody
win that tournament.
Nobody
It's like
wants me to go to Dubai.
It's some tournament to qualify for the next King of the Table.
Oh, nice.
It's what are they doing? Right-handed only, but it's 98 kilos and 98 kilo plus.
I like that number.
I think that's actually what it is too.
Yeah.
I think
That's funny.
85.
Oh, 85.
Yeah,
That makes more sense.
85 below, 85 above.
It's
Now, Ron, what are you doing with that chain tonight?
Hiding it.
Leave it to the imagination. I like your work.
Did you notice he didn't hold his neck up very long for Dave to
No, he
see?
did it.
we have to have someone
All I
break,
got was a sliver. I could always rewind.
we have to have someone break that necklace with their. Someone has to break that necklace with their dick.
That would be hysterical, Carolyn, if you did. Look what Carolyn said. She wants a no smoking sign for the pit. What do you mean?
Well, that's unfortunate because some people do like to smoke.
What do you guys smoke over there?
What don't we smoke? No, okay.
Tobacco? Perhaps?
Not meth.
No, oh yeah, definitely not.
That's the only thing off limits.
That's it. Yeah, no. No, we reserve that for Yurik.
Wait, there is no limits, all right?
No limits. Not in that hoodie. Hey, there's Josh Berger.
Oh,
Josh, get on.
Meth Rollins is in the house.
Berger didn't make you a background yet, Ron the Dawn.
Yes, he did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Too
okay.
lazy to use it.
He's too lazy to use it. Yeah.
I like my arm wrestling t-shirts a little better, and I'm sorry.
No, it does look cool with the t-shirts there.
It's just too much. You can't, if
Would you
can't-
display a 98 shirt if you had one?
Yeah, I'd actually be wearing it if I had one.
Dave, why do you got to bring that up? Actually, listen, the letters came in today for it.
Oh shit! Josh is a gold bond master.
Whoa, Josh Berger.
Masturbator.
Number two.
Holy, we got two
Number
Gold
two.
Bond masters.
I'm the first one.
Holy moly!
All I have to say is you people are all a bunch of fakers. Yeah, bullshit.
Thank you.
All talk and no gold bond.
Good. One of us has to try it one of these days to prove or to find out whether it is effective or not.
I think Ron
that-
is actually closest to it because he's been like threatening pictures with them. So I think he's actually purchased it. I don't know.
Captain Obvious said menthol for life. Menthol life for Burger. That's great.
So I haven't kept up on it that much, but is Brian Shaw just committing full time to arm wrestling, or is he just throwing it in? Do you guys know anything about that?
I think it would be
I don't-
awesome if he
I don't think he
took that
really
serious.
said anything about that, but
Well, he had that like video with Derek Smith, and they were on the podcast. I didn't view them, so I only have surface level knowledge just from seeing thumbnails and quick excerpts from YouTube comments. So I don't really know what's going on, but maybe you guys were more up to date. Like,
I
is it
didn't
just
really-
something he's trying as a fad, or
I didn't
Just for
finish
concept.
watching the whole video. But I don't know if he's gonna be pursuing it completely, but it would be cool to see.
just from what I saw on Reddit, it seemed like everybody was just saying that he's like the next coming of
He looked
Whoever
like
the
he
heck.
was enjoying learning it. Like he was like everything makes sense, and like he, like he felt like he would pick up pretty quickly. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a big dude.
yeah, it is.
He could definitely give people some problems in like 2 years if he stuck to it for sure.
He would just crush the dreams of most amateurs that are in it for 3 years and finally feel like they have their footing in the game. And then this guy is, a month in, and just with what he has, is just going to shut down all that pronation work and all that back pressure that you've been working on for the past 3 years. I love it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when you're just that strong, it just eliminates the technique.
Oh yeah.
So it can happen. And then if he learns technique, that's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's also that guy Kirill Sarychev. that's been dabbling with arm wrestling on and off. He's been on Larry's channel like multiple times, and only recently in the past 6 months he's finally got into actually trying to learn the technique, apply it, and work out for all the different finger flexion and whatnot kind of things that go into arm wrestling. And now he's mopping Larry like he's not even there, whereas Larry was doing the same thing to him just 6 months prior at their last collaboration. So it's crazy what some of these guys can do that are just tip top strength and then apply it. Because Kirill had that world record bench of 738, whatever, before Julius Maddox broke it.
He's got that raw bench press, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but he's been training with Dennis though, so
right. That's the peak of the peak. And even when he was green, he was mopping up Schoolboy, which obviously training bulls, who knows what kind of history they have. But among us in this call and most people in the chat right now, Schoolboy would mop us. Bullshit. Or at least kill us.
Mop me, maybe.
Or have a great match with even Fighter Frank at his 6'3", 275, you know. But what's it called? Yeah, so it's kind of crazy what he's bringing to the table, just going out on a limb and trying to train just for Larry. And now he's up there with the big dogs, at least in the 200-pound weight range.
98% is now a 98% supporter, Gold Bond member. We just supported ourselves.
You're paying yourself $10 a month.
Hey, 98% is not just a one-man show. It is a group. So
we each get $1.
I gotta support our group.
We each get 98 cents.
Make money.
I'm the only one here that don't even have a damn shirt yet, and I support more than you guys.
That is true.
You have a shirt, it's just not in your hands yet.
We've paid the entry fees.
I'm just kidding.
That's right.
But I don't have a shirt. That's for real.
Well, I mean, you've donated enough to deserve one.
Yeah.
I'd hope so.
He has earned it. Definitely.
Those letters came in, so I'll be able to.
Oh, hell yeah.
One on the back, just Ron the Don, or do you want something?
Yeah, man.
Ron the Don.
That's it.
I wonder if I can make something.
Oh boy,
with a chain.
You're gonna surprise me with something else. It's gonna be fucking.
You should definitely do the collar with a chain around.
Like an iron.
Super cute.
That would be funny as shit.
How the hell would you got to get like a fucking?
Oh, that'd be hard to do.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
You should pair his shirt with a choker. What?
Oh fuck no.
So, Ryan, why don't you just make it with your cricket cutter?
Yeah, I could. I could just like make like a fake chain and just put it in the front going over.
Yeah, just
hilarious.
It's gonna show up in my house and be like, the fuck is it?
You're like, I'm wearing this piece of shit.
It's
just hanging on the wall behind you.
98 menthol Gold Bond Ron the Don.
Put all the emojis on it. Hashtag, all the hashtags on the back.
I'm like, well, I'm not wearing this one, but I'll put it on my wall. Well, I'll have to go like this. I'll have to like move it over and be like, yeah, it's over there.
Oh, dude. Now maybe we'll send you like a 98 decoration.
Oh, yeah?
For your wall for the background.
You get him a 98% lava lamp.
I got to start. Wow.
We're going back on that one.
A nice green. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tank tops with chains on them.
Tank tops with chains on them. Oh, my God. So you look like a straight tag.
Yeah. Dude,
we should come out with a calendar.
We get like all fake chains that look like yours and we just hand them out. Everybody can wear one. We just go around ripping each other's chains off.
I don't think I'm that popular yet.
Oh, dude, we could make a game of it. Like if you're wearing a chain and
Game of chains.
If you allow someone else to rip the chain off, like you lose. So you have to like protect your chain at all costs.
God.
Two people.
Chain gang.
two people might sneak up on you and grab your arms, and then fucking the third guy comes up and rips your chain off.
Oh man.
Remember the whole thing they were going to do with dog tags? I forget which tournament it was.
Yeah.
But you should do that with chains.
Chains, yeah.
If
like
you get beat,
take
your
some
opponent comes up and grabs your chain off your neck.
Yeah, rips it off.
And you have like a live kind of like standing of like, are you at 2 losses? I mean, like, do you have 2 losses to give up, or where are you at?
How about that? Round the Dawn, would you be willing to co-host an event that's based on your legend of chain snapping?
I mean,
Like,
I guess.
he gets a chain, and if you beat that guy in arm wrestling, you rip his chain off and you hold on to it.
I put it on.
The guy at the end who has the most chains.
And if it's going to be too expensive,
Wins
for
like a
person
really
to
massive
afford
chain.
maybe just make neck rubber necklaces.
Like a Flavor Flav style chain.
They get like the cheap ones, and I get like a big. I have to have like a big old one on. You know.
Well, what if we get you like a pearl necklace?
Just pop all the pearls off.
Just semen.
Right.
Wow.
Just semen.
Wow,
necklace.
you missed that one, Ron.
Yeah, Rob, that went over your head.
Yeah. No, sure did.
Oops.
No.
He looks like he's about to give somebody a pearl necklace. Back at it.
Wow.
He looks like it's definitely out, and he's just chilling, looking at it. That's what's
The camera falls.
Ryan,
His
don't
stream
put
is
your
getting
head down
demonetized.
like that. You're showing too much neck, man.
His penis is his selfie stick right now. His phone's just taped to the end of it. He's-
My penis is
He likes what he
my
sees.
camera, man. It's the third eye, you know.
Yeah.
HD vision.
I can't lift my right arm to put behind my head, dude,
That's
That sucks.
without help from the other arm.
Get a massage.
Which I'd love to see if that would help.
Get stem cells. Go to Enging's guy.
I'm sorry.
you should be
I have
getting
to.
it. He still never sent me over the freaking documents he's supposed to send over, so I can't help him unless he sends it to me.
Out of here.
Ryan, just go rub one out. That'll help.
I gotta get them, dude. They
Yeah.
didn't like say, "Hey, do you want your X-rays?" I'll have to like reach out to them and get them.
Then do that.
Yeah.
Next week I'm not going to be around, but the following week I will.
All right, I'll get them eventually, or I'll get new ones done and say, "Can you give me a copy?"
Yeah. That way I can help you out, actually.
Dave Zubich, decent sized practice tomorrow at Harrisburg.
Yeah, I heard from Elsesser. I asked him if he would come out to the Outlaws practice because he was saying that he's got a match coming up. Just because I'm going to finally come to a practice on time. And yeah, I heard from him that it's going to be one in Harrisburg, but I don't think I'll be going out to Pennsylvania again
Did you have a
for a
bad,
good little while, at least.
did you have a
Until
bad
it's for like
experience last time?
what's that?
Did you have a bad experience the last
No,
time?
I didn't. It's just that the whole drive isn't too appealing.
Yeah.
I should have known about the practice much more ahead of time. Then I would have probably considered making time for it. But otherwise, I'm thinking maybe make the time to drive down there for a tournament because it is 4.5 to 5 hours.
Yeah.
Of a trek for me.
You have to save all that energy for Winter Blast.
Right.
I was going to go tomorrow to Angie's practice. But I'm thinking perhaps it would be a good idea if I went home instead with this. Yeah.
Yeah. It would be some good arms. It's an appealing thought to go there, but again, turned off just by the drive.
Well, and I think they're fairly frequent from what I understand. It's not just an
Yeah, it seems
occasional
to be.
thing anymore. And I'm like an hour and a half away, so I can go some other week when I'm not quite so ugly.
Imagine all the gains you're going to be getting because you're resting from an event or a practice.
Yeah.
You're
Mhm.
gonna come back three
Oh,
times
I
the
will
arm
go to
wrestling.
practice Sunday. I'm just gonna skip the 2 on Saturday.
Zubich,
What was that, Dustin Jelliff?
did you see the tournament we're having in November?
Chuck,
Down
is
here?
that Dustin Jelliff?
What's that?
Is that Dustin Jelliff over there?
Where?
The guy with the green hoodie.
Yeah, right?
It does kind of look like him.
Ron, do you know who Dustin is?
No.
No, he's an awesome arm wrestler out of PA. Like legitimately, I'm not yanking your chain, but dude's
Oh,
a
no.
good arm
I don't
wrestler.
have a chain.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you do.
yanking your.
Yeah, you do. You keep it on
No.
you.
Anyway, seriously, what do you say?
About Dustin?
Yeah. The
Oh,
PA.
yeah, you should probably look him up on YouTube. He's honestly a good arm wrestler out of the PA area.
At Winter
He's
Blast,
legit.
we had the super match with Jamie.
Jamie Sheldon.
Yeah,
Oh, really? How do you do against him?
you beat
Beat
him.
him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude is rock solid. He trains with Brandon Alcester, if you know him. They're training buddies. I believe out in Erie, PA. I don't really know, but I believe
Yeah,
that's his last
Mansfield.
word. Okay.
Yeah,
Mechanicsville.
Yeah.
Elcester's now in Rochester, but they're just north of Mansfield, right on the New York line, north of Williamsport. In fact, I had originally asked him if he was going to be practicing today, because I'm an hour from them where I am now. But I guess they're going to go down to Harrisburg.
Mhm.
And I'm not going anywhere except home.
All right, so should we talk about Chuck Bardo's post about super matches?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk.
Or
Who wants to start?
Well, Chuck, start out by saying you're an asshole.
Yeah. Um, I don't know if there's like
I don't argue that
term
point.
to determine like what sets a super match apart from a regular match. I always assume super match bigger format. Now, me personally, I like to say challenge matches because I think super match means to me bigger format, so more rounds or a big name or like a big venue, like a big happening, like a big occurrence, event.
Right.
That's what I think a super match is and probably what it should be. Maybe to somebody that's at a lower level, it's like a relative term. I think I don't really care what it's called. Me personally, I'm going to call it a challenge match. I'm calling out somebody because I'm not at that level where I'm elite. So it's not necessarily a super match, but I could see why it would be called that just because of people just not remembering what it's called.
It's just the setting of the match. It's
Right.
a super match. It's
Just rolls off
Yeah,
the tongue
I mean,
to say
when-
super match rather than challenge match.
It's not like you don't need to be at that level to be calling it a super match. It's a super match for you, like
Yeah, well, for the first 3 years or so of pulling, I just thought it was a term given to when two people challenge each other and a
Yeah,
best of 3, best of
that's
5. I wasn't aware that some people objected to the term super match, for the first couple of years I was pulling. But whatever. I thought it was a reference to the format, not the level.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But it would be good
Someone-
if people would
someone
be
under-
able to distinguish between a true legitimate super match of some kind of high caliber. But I don't know. That's
I-
kind of like a
hold
need
on.
to know
I do-
basis almost. Like
people-
follow the sport and then
People
you'll know.
didn't see the post. So, Chuck, can you read what the post said?
Well, no, I don't have to read it. I could just pretty much tell you.
Yeah,
Like,
say what so people have some kind of context about what your post said.
so, like, I'm trying to remember exactly what I said there. But like what all it was saying was how like some matches really aren't really a super match. That you should either call them a challenge match or grudge match.
Right.
That's basically the whole reason of the post. Well, that wasn't even really the reason for the post.
I know the reason.
But we'll get to that late. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But
I'll be quiet about it.
what I was trying to say is like to kind of like what Dave was saying to kind of distinguish the level of the match. Like if you take like two guys from the East and you put them in a match out in California and it still draws a crowd, that's a super match. You know what I mean? But if it's just two local guys having a best of 3, best of 5, it locally it's interesting, but you're not going to sell it on pay-per-view.
So
Kind of like the UFC. The UFC when they were talking about the super fights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was two guys they were going to put in the ring that were going to sell a lot of tickets, a lot of pay-per-view.
Yeah. Two guys that would normally probably not fight because they were maybe different weight class or different,
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think super matches, and I actually align with Chuck a little bit more on this than most would actually think. I believe super matches should be left up for a promotion created match. So let's say a promoter that has an event that they want to have a crowd drawing matchup, they'll reach out to these two individuals whom they think that would be. I think a challenge match should be somebody who challenges somebody for their rank or for something in that regard. I'm not sure exactly what that would mean, but and then a grudge match is something that's brewed over the years. Let's say somebody who you met up in tournaments regularly and you're always back and forth seesawing about who wins, who's the better arm wrestler. Then you have a grudge match about that. So specifically, call it for what it is. I think call a spade a spade. A super match should be reserved for specifically the higher level promoters that create that type of energy to draw the crowd.
The drawing, yeah.
I disagree.
I object to the grudge match bit because grudge match assumes that these are people that hate each other.
No, not necessarily. They may hate each other at the table. Like I off the table, there's some people who I am really close and I'm friendly with, but on the table, my friendship with them doesn't exist.
Sure. No, absolutely. But to me, grudge suggests people who have a beef off the table too.
Dave, can you say the word lisp?
No.
That would be like if me and Ryan over here had a match. I have never said I like Ryan.
Who the fuck's gonna watch that?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It'd be a grudge match because I never said I liked Ryan.
It'd be a basement fucking secret match that nobody knows about.
But then again, calling it different things in different settings is just probably going to bring some confusion because who's going to be the end all be all authority on hey, what can we call this?
We should start calling our matches something completely different and throw everybody off. Like not use grudge, not use challenge or super.
Yeah. It's like taboo.
Okay.
How about you just call it a best of how many match?
Gold bond match.
That'd be for the higher level.
Yeah. Gold
Hashtag match.
Fuck that guy match.
The FTG
FTG
match.
FTG cage match.
The Ron the Don chain match.
Unchained match.
Now we will get into why I created that post.
Mm-hmm.
I was just sitting here kind of looking over things and stuff like that. I was kind of bored. So the reason I created that post is it just gets people talking about arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Whether you have the same opinion or not, we're all allowed to have different opinions.
Chuck likes to stir the pot.
And
no, it's not nothing like that. And then actually, if you read the whole post, it says no comments needed. So it ended up, I think that post right now is at 35 reactions and probably almost 40 comments.
It's a
Just
good move.
dude, I'm going with World's Strangest Man from now on. We call them arm duels.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's just go. with
That works.
A docking match.
That's Chuck right there.
Doc match.
Yeah, right.
Well, here's the thing: is I would love it if everyone started posting stuff on 98 to engage.
Yeah,
a little
because
bit of chat about arm wrestling because it gets old when it's the same people doing it over and over. So
And that's,
if you guys have anything you want to post on there, feel free to engage the crowd.
What the fuck am I looking at?
and that's That's all it was like an engagement post. It's just that, it
Destiny.
got a little controversy there and stuff, whatever.
What are your thoughts on it, Chuck?
My whole thoughts on it.
Yeah.
So like I said, like if you take two guys from anywhere in the country and they pull anywhere else in the country, and it's going to draw people in because they're known, that's a super match.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah,
like
fairness too. Yeah.
if it's just like some of the matches we do like a Winter Blast and stuff like that, that's just two guys that challenged each other.
Mhm.
Like me and Daniel Urich.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That ain't selling anywhere.
For Winter Blast as well, we call them challenge matches, even
We
like on the
did.
little flyers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because we know we're not some hot shots. Well, at least the guys that were on the
I
undercard.
gotta say, the Dustin Jelliff and Jamie Sheldon match could have been a super match.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Two guys. Jamie Sheldon's from California. That was an exciting match to me to see.
Right.
I agree.
Or maybe Artem and like fucking
Merlot.
super match.
Merlot kills him.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yeah, at the seminar, he did.
He should go to Dubai.
He did at Winter Blast too.
And that was a whole
They had
year
a,
ago.
they had a match at Winter Blast, and then the seminar he wanted to try himself out against.
Yeah, because he was all trend out.
And Merlot kind of toyed with him, which is interesting though because Artem went on to have some really good fucking matches after that against some high end people.
He's got a win on. He's got a tournament win on Paul Talbot.
Right, and it was right after that, so it makes you think like,
And what Mosier, whatever his name is.
Mosier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mosia.
He's got another big one too, right? I forgot who else.
Is it at the Monster Factory?
I don't know, but Chuck can vouch for this. He has some really good hot sauces.
Osier? Oh my God, dude.
Chuck's got it right near him. He drinks it.
Second Schlitter liked them a lot. He kept on not getting his stuff. Every time I came over to his house, he was always trying to recommend one of
He's
the
the best hot sauce I ever had.
Sue, do you agree?
Wow.
About what? Hot sauce?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even think you were still there.
Yeah, I'm eating peanuts. I'm listening to you guys.
Oh, you what? There was a
Wow.
hesitation
I'm
there.
eating peanuts.
Sue, what's your take on super matches and what they should be called and stuff?
I agree. When it's somebody really big and drawing a crowd, be a super match, and the other ones I would just say are like challenge matches. But they're all important. It's just,
Different
Well, you
levels.
want-
There's more hype around the super match. But read what Lucha said or
Yeah.
Lucha.
Yeah, because now there you have a situation where I was going to say, probably as you said, no one's going to tell me Danielle beating Robert Kelly wasn't a super match.
That
Now
was
that
just super to
meets
see.
the one, that certainly meets the one criterion that we were asking for, which it did draw attention. There's people from different parts of the country, and it did draw eyes. So was that a super match? The way we're defining super match, yes, except the fact that they're not necessarily among the elite.
I can't stop staring at your lips.
I don't know how to take that one.
Interesting question. Maybe sometimes things could become like a sensation. Maybe we'll call them sensation match. Probably not the right word though.
That's not something you say right after someone talking about staring at lips, man.
I
think that's the perfect thing to say.
I like arm duel.
Like that's a tough one. I would say someone of like ability, and not just like renownment, but ability as well. For me, is what constitutes like a true super match.
Yeah.
Because you could always like look at like old footage and something could retroactively become a super match. Like, oh, I didn't know. Say you didn't know John Brasink. Okay, never knew of the guy, but then you're looking at old videos of him, and for you now it's a super match because now he's this guy that's amazing to you. So now it's a super match to you, whereas before it was just a match. I don't know. I believe we're just getting into the gray area.
If you see certain guys in other matches and those matches are being called super match, you're like, all right, when that guy has a one-on-one match, it's a super match.
Yeah.
Shubich has challenge matches unless he's wearing those shorts, and it's a super match.
Thank you.
Oh, definitely, Dave. That's a 100.
Good show, David.
If Shubich has his short shorts on, it is definitely a super match.
Oh, fuck.
I have them on right now.
Do you really?
Please don't stand up.
Are you lying? Can you model them?
No.
I'm not even swiping right.
Yes, you will.
Nope.
No, all we'll see if I stand up, what Ron's leg is going to do is swing over from the right side of the screen over to the left.
Yeah. And you're going to see a fucking semi-chub on the way over.
Benji Mack is challenging Ron to a sensation match.
If Nanya is in a match, would it be called a super match? If Nanya's in a match, what do you call that?
A super match.
No, that would be
him, and don't bring him up.
That would be a
matter. You call
if we're talking about hype,
AW3 a super match.
It would be a special match.
That'd be a burning match.
Very special. Dan Schwartz, Nanya said he wants to super match you.
Yeah, fuck him.
He said it would be
Sensation
fair.
match, huh?
He said it would be fair because you're pro and he's not, so the weight difference wouldn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just.
I have zero concern or care for any of those guys in the AEW. Yeah, him being like their poster child for now because Damon Ransom is starting to, fizzle out, I guess. I don't know, or go his own way. They kind of leech onto this one person that's just social media anomaly, if you may, and they utilize other people, including to Dave Schell, to kind of further their agenda of just bashing people, and it's not good for the sport. It's not good for us, not good for anything that we're trying to do. It literally is like we're now fighting upstream to try to make this more mainstream, while these public groups are putting out content out there that they belong in literal troll groups. They don't belong in the public entities of arm wrestling, and it turns people away from it. It will, and it continuously will.
Fucking tell him, man.
What?
Fuck those guys, right, Dan?
Fuck those guys.
Dave was just best friends with Nanya. Like, I just seen a picture. They're like hugging each other.
Let them be best friends. That's how it's the imagery that
they put up today. You see the thing.
No, I saw that one. I saw that one. I shared it. Yeah.
I thought it was pretty funny. Say it what you will. I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh, definitely some of the stuff.
Where Nanya beat me up.
Yeah. I thought it was photoshopped at first. I truly did, like the picture of you. Because I saw the things of Nanya earlier today, swiping through Facebook. I was like, oh, that's kind of weird that they're like bringing up his shots, which I wouldn't think is cool unless he's cool or he's open about it. But then I did legitimately laugh when I saw the pictures of you and him in that one post.
I want to see a picture of McEachern's detached finger picking Dave's nose.
Wow. What kind of sick, twisted individual are you?
He's an AWU plant.
Actually, you see Dave using his finger detached by himself and picking it.
Oh.
I'm not crazy about it, though.
Scratching like a butthole. Half a finger coming out of a butt.
No.
Listen, it's too soon to make jokes about John's fingers.
Yeah, no.
John, we apologize, buddy, but it's hard not to. Whenever there's an uncomfortable situation or something bad happens, that's how I deal with stuff. I had to joke about it.
Hey, he didn't do too bad at the tournament. He got second in the amateurs and left.
And fourth.
So he got some results. I hope it was on his good arm.
Which hand got hit?
I don't know. I didn't check. Possibly he's right, but
he can continue arm wrestling. He's just going to have to adapt.
Yeah.
That's rough, dude.
hold the peg with one last finger.
Oh my God.
I just couldn't imagine that experiencing that.
No, that sucks, dude.
Like everything that you do now, though, like eating with a fork, simple as that. Like
Yeah.
that's gonna change
Yeah.
everything. Writing a
How-
signing your name, signing
he
your name,
lost
all these
his-
things you take for
How-
granted.
He
How
lost
about
his pointer.
how about just sitting there and taking pictures of it just hanging off?
How about masturbating?
Oh
How
my-
about imagine
Gold
what the
bond
holes in his
with-
walls are gonna
with-
look like now?
no surgery?
They're gonna be a whole lot smaller.
Bro, if you're in a gang and now you can't throw up that gang symbol, you're kicked
Oh
out.
my God.
You're getting
This,
kicked
all
out.
right. End of conversation.
It'd almost be the same as Travis getting thrown off the cliff.
Right.
Oh my God.
He can't count to 10 anymore.
Wow.
Chuck, we didn't need that.
Palco asked on the Cleveland site if about if
So-
they have a mascot for Cleveland arm wrestling, and asked for suggestions. I said, well, nobody's using Chief Wahoo at the moment.
Dave, would it hurt to go?
Well, if I blow my nose, the tissue does come up red, if that
Or
matters.
see you motorboat someone. You motorboating son of a bitch.
Mhm.
He was motorboating concrete earlier.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Was there a lot of people around when this happened?
Oh yeah, there was. Well, no, I mean a lot. There was, yeah, but yes, yeah, it was more than 2 or 3. I mean, I was not counting them, to be honest with you. I was looking at the pool of blood on the sidewalk, actually.
Were you
That's terrible.
like, did it disorient you or did you get right up?
Oh no, I was down for a while, and they, of course, then can you get up? They kept saying, did you, the question everybody want to know is, did you lose consciousness? No, whatever.
If I was there, Dave, I would have given you CPR regardless.
Oh no.
Have
You
you,
wouldn't
guys
have
seen the
wanted that.
Kylie Jenner lip challenge from a couple years
Oh,
back?
Dave, you
There
could,
would have been.
Dave could enter it right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Girls nowadays pay for that. It's like a big thing these days, especially like for
Dave, did you make this
girls
up?
my age.
Did you make this up because you just wanted to try some collagen in the lips?
you just saw the top of the shirt. You missed this. This is one
Oh,
sleeve.
God, dude. Is that a maxi pad? Man, you bled a lot.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's the one sleeve, and then the other sleeve, not as much on that, but
Jesus. Chuck.
Yeah.
both sleeves. Yeah, the other sleeve is just a little bit, but yeah, oh yeah. Hey,
You have to have
Well-
that sign ready in every
It's the
podcast.
same color as Chuck's
Yeah.
shirt.
Now you have a Halloween costume.
Oh,
Yeah.
go to TJ's party dressed like someone who fell on their face.
Aw.
Hashtag collagen.
Ryan, I wouldn't joke too much. You'll never experience that because when you fall forward, you land on your stomach first. You never hit your face.
I'll never hit my face, dude.
Ryan, have you ever heard of Weebles Wobble?
Like if I fall over, I got like 3 feet before my head hits the ground.
You'll actually just roll over. One of those cars that like if they hit the brakes, they roll over. They don't get to an accident. They just roll. That's gonna be him.
I'm one of those toys that always lands on their feet. Like you can push them over and they roll over, but they land back on their feet.
Yeah,
So you're
we,
like a cat.
like Dave said, a weeble wobble.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that the blueberry girl from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, when she gets all blown up.
Yeah,
That's Baruka.
there you go. Forgot her name.
Hmm.
Ruka Salt.
Maybe we should. That's a trophy right there.
There we go.
Look, it looks just like Rodney. You just gotta pick it green.
Put a 98 on the helmet.
Ideas. I love it.
Yeah, but who's gonna remember them?
Nobody.
No.
That's why we have this recorded, and we'll come back and watch it if we ever feel so inclined to.
Who the hell is gonna watch this shit? After fucking 4 hours.
Nobody watches.
That's why you gotta start putting timestamps, man.
Nobody.
Ryan,
No,
Ryan,
listen,
you gotta put timestamps for us.
no.
For the good shit. Not this garbage that we're talking about, but for legitimate shit. Like with Jake Ward on,
He'll be on from this time to this time, so people can actually watch that time.
He was on the whole beginning, so
Yeah, that's true.
The
But
moment
if you want to
we
hop
actually-
on later, you know what I mean?
Like the moment we actually speak about arm wrestling is at this time.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Shenanigans from the rest of it to the end.
it's better to just. It's better that no one's watching it so that we can say what we want. Thank God no one's watching it.
Okay.
No, but I mean, lately we've been talking about a lot of arm wrestling.
Hold on.
We just got to keep it up.
Like the,
There you
like
go.
I
Please
said,
don't do that.
like
Like
the
I said,
triple,
it would be
the triple
good.
double, like the triple double coming up in November.
Triple double, dude. I'm looking forward to it.
I see a double cheeseburger right now.
I think it's going to be interesting.
Doing this for a long
I
time.
just want to go like this.
Thank you, Carolyn. It's very kind of you. We got
Yeah.
7 people watching.
Dave, what do you say?
Uh-oh. It's only 10:30 there, bud.
Who's dozing off?
It's not you yet?
No.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Brian,
That's
are
a
you,
responsibility.
It's got real dynamic.
It's starting.
Brian, did you get the new shirts up on the website yet?
It's starting.
They're loaded on there. I have to. We're having an issue with. I was talking to Dave about this the other day because Dave had them before at his house, so they were marked under the Shell warehouse. So now that they're here, I got to find a way to delete that because it's not allowing me to delete it. They want me to go into every item and delete that as an option. Because what's happening is when I go to print out a label, it's saying from Shell Warehouse, and I actually had a shirt get returned because it had the wrong return address.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, so we got to figure that issue out, and then we can go live with them. But they're all organized. They're all in different bins by size and type of shirt. So it'll be a lot easier in the future to like keep them all lined up and keep the stock properly on the website. But yeah, I got to figure out that issue. I'm probably going to just have to call Shopify and tell them what's going on and see if they can. Because you know how long it would take to go to every single shirt on there to delete one of the options? It would take forever.
Oh, you just get like your profile and change it.
Yeah, there's got to be one place where you go to delete it or change it, but it's not letting me for some reason. So I got to figure out why or what we got to do to fix it. Because I would love to put them out there soon.
We're boring Sue.
I'm sorry, I yawned.
What the heck, Sue? That's
I
what
can't help it.
Now we're all
It's getting that time, you know. I have to need my beauty sleep. Old people go to bed early.
I thought you were going to show your new cats.
No way. They're sleeping. I
So
get
you
up
gonna-
early.
Are you going to come to Harrisburg tomorrow to practice?
I don't know. I was going to go to Predator on Sunday. Who's all going for tomorrow?
I don't know who else is going to be there, but we're ready to go down.
I'll be right back.
For your information, Stu, it's very likely that Jessie will not be there this week because she and Julian went out to a wedding for one of Julian's friends in Illinois.
Okay.
I'm also going to guess that Jonathan McEachern won't be there.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be there. On Wednesday, we had Sabrina.
Yeah, I saw those pictures. Yeah, that was cool.
No,
Yeah, Wednesday's hard. I can't get there. It's like far.
No,
And Saturday it's at Angie's.
Yeah.
Maybe I could get there then. They have really good those mango habanero wings.
Oh yeah, their food's good there at Angie's.
Yeah, really good.
Too bad that place isn't bigger. That'd be great for an event.
Yeah, it would be. They have great food. Yeah, maybe I'll try to come on Saturday. They'll have
And
a
then-
lot of tables, I'm sure.
Yeah. And then Paul Lynn and Justin just bought a warehouse
Oh, really?
down in Harrisburg, 5,000 square feet.
Wow, that's huge.
That's huge.
Paul Lynn said there's a spot there where you can actually pull food trucks inside, plug them in.
Wow.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Because I said to Ryan, maybe we should talk to Paul and see if it's going to be ready by March.
That
Yeah.
would be a smart move.
And,
Yeah,
and I'm
that would be
sure
great.
Yeah, you
we-
guys can like co-collaborate in something or some
It
shit.
wouldn't-
Mhm.
they wouldn't charge us anything, but it wouldn't cost us anything either. You know, like we
Right.
might not make anything from them, but they wouldn't charge us anything.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You can make it up nice though, for a fraction of the cost.
And
Uh-huh.
I think they're talking about building a stage big enough to hold 4 tables
Nice. Okay.
and stuff like that.
Wow, that'd be great.
But it'd be cool. We could hang banners up wherever we want, stuff like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that would be wonderful.
And Harrisburg's a good central location. They've got a international airport there and everything.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, you definitely have people close enough. I drive it out to Harrisburg easily.
I mean, yeah, and you have the turnpikes right there. You have 81, 83. It's all right there.
Yeah, it's kind of like a straight run even from my house. That'd be good. You don't know when it's going to be done though?
No, I'm gonna actually talk to him on Saturday.
Is he home, Paul?
He's gonna be there Saturday.
Okay, yeah. He's not away though right now, is he?
No.
Okay.
You know that, Ryan? I'm going to talk to Paul tomorrow, see where they're at with their warehouse.
Fuck that guy.
I realize it's not in Philly, but we could get a big warehouse for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you could ask. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's ready yet, but maybe it will be by March. Who knows?
Yeah, because it can't be hard to find a couple food trucks to put in there.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That's cool.
You made me yawn.
Who did?
You did.
Hey, I do it all the time. Did you hear that, Ryan? That Chuck said you could pull food trucks right inside the warehouse he bought.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Too bad we can't get one around here.
I know. Well, we can. I'm trying to find one. We can get our own 98% headquarters. That would be
Yeah.
something we're working on.
Yes, Burger. We saw the engine. The
Engine?
Yeah, engine. Yeah, Engen. Engen shirts too tight meme. That was an awesome meme.
Burger is the meme master.
Ingen's actually used it as a thumbnail for one of his posts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
That's sick.
Did you watch the little clip of Ingen and Devin arguing and Ingen was flipping the finger?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Their fights are funny as hell.
They get into it.
Yeah.
I think again commented about that, and he was saying that he wasn't flipping off Devin, but somebody in the comments that was saying something to him. I'm not sure if he's copping out there, but he did have like a little explanation about that.
He's easy to get fired up.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
Chuck, what did you do to Dan to make him leave while I was gone?
I don't know, but I might want to write it down.
God.
Ruthless.
Chuck, are they going to have risers there, Chuck, or should I bring my own?
I'll have one.
All right, I'll throw one in the car.
But don't you have your shoes?
Yeah, I do, but I was pulling on a riser now, so I wanted to keep doing that.
Yeah, because if you're gonna pull on a riser, you gotta practice on one.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll throw one in the car just in case.
All right.
Should be pretty, it'll fit any table, so it's all right.
What other tournaments are coming up?
That high five one.
Yeah, the high five, November 5th.
Oh yeah, that one.
The Arnolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a qualifier. Yep.
And
And the Fall Brawl, November 12th in Eastern PA.
That one too, Eaton Easton. Yeah.
I believe Team Punishment is throwing a tournament in March.
Oh, don't forget TJ Foley's tournament at the end of this month too. That's
TJ
28th.
Foley's,
Yep.
I was gonna share the link in this episode because that's coming up real quick.
Yep. That's gonna be fixing to be a good one. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna make it, but you guys gonna have a blast either which way. He knows.
And then they're having that Halloween one up in Erie.
Oh yeah.
What they've decided to do was the overall winners of both of them tournaments get a free entry into the Fall Brawl in Easton, PA.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then they're also collaborating for a overall winner for the Halloween costume for a prize.
Yeah. That'll be cool.
Sounds fun.
But in 1 week alone, we've got 54 people that are either going or interested in the Fall Brawl in Easton.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
I recommend the Cowboy Burger.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It was great.
Late night, me and Matt Glazer and Josh Berger got a pizza there. Holy shit, was it good?
Really?
Recommend pizza also.
Mm-hmm.
They had all their food there was pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah.
I had a pulled pork sandwich and it was huge. I couldn't eat the whole thing.
Yeah, the food is really good. The place doesn't look too great, but the food's really good.
I didn't get to eat mine because Chuck put a camera on me and on the live feed, and I was like, I don't want to eat a fucking cheeseburger on a fucking live feed.
Oh my
Like
God.
that was stopping you. Come on.
Dude, I didn't get to enjoy it. I was trying to sneak bites here and there.
Oh God.
The entire meal.
You were mad because you had Paul Italia looking over your shoulder.
That is exactly true. Fuck that guy. He's been quiet, dude. What the fuck did you guys do to him?
To who?
Paul Italia.
Oh, I don't know.
He's missing in action.
He's remaking the Indian in the cupboard, man.
He probably
Oh my
found out,
God.
Brian, he probably found out that you made friends with a narcotics officer this weekend at Team Predator practice.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking A. That's a fun story, but I don't know if I could tell it.
Probably not.
The state trooper was at Predator practice, and so for some reason the inside of my car smelled like weed, and this
No
dude,
idea why.
yeah, me either. And this dude's talking to me, and he's like, yeah, these guys try to hide it, and he opens up my car door, and he's like, they hide it right in here, and then you saw him like look over, and he's like, oh. And then he shut the door, and you could tell he was like, this motherfucker is one of the people I'm talking about. Then at the end of practice, he gives me his number, and he goes, hey, he said, here's my Facebook name and my phone number. He's like, if you're ever in any trouble and you need help or something, just let me know. And I was like, why did you offer that to me? Do I look like someone who gets in trouble? Yeah.
Is he old?
No, he's a younger dude. Oh, like 30s.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right. I was like, well, this guy. He's like, we only go after pounds and stuff. We don't go over smaller amounts anymore. And I was like, well, I'm definitely screwed.
God.
No, he was cool though. He's
Well,
friends. He's good friends with Josh Alpha. So
oh, really?
yeah. So I said, "Fuck you, pig," and I shot at him.
Oh my God. Crazy.
Oh my God.
No, he's a good dude though. Although he does do, King's move.
He does?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's wrong with the King's move,
He's a
man?
King's mover.
Everything is wrong with the King's move.
Oh, stop
Even
it.
though Chuck thinks I'm well on my way on there, but
He is.
far from it.
I seen the photo the other day. That open arm top roll. That's where it all starts. Next thing,
That's just me, working catching.
next time you go from this to this.
My body doesn't even bend that way. If I go that way, my elbow will be off the pad. It's just a complete mess. I don't have the physical body mechanics to even execute a King's move properly. You can ask Ron. I've even tried it. See, look, watch what I do, and then literally nothing works.
You'll get there.
No.
I actually King's move Dan.
Yeah, that's what he does to beat me. I hate it every second.
You get out to the Mr. Olympia and you start losing, and the opportunity to go like this and stay winning from losing, you'll use it.
It'll be over faster than that. I'm working speed right now.
Win at any cost. What
That's
Devin
right.
said. Win at any cost.
That's right. Hey, man, any move can be a winning move. It might be in desperation, but it still might work.
Fuck that.
We'll change the name from the King's move to the Nightmare move. Because it looks like a nightmare.
Actually, I think if Dan actually did it, it might look like a nightmare move for real.
It literally would. That's the type of shit that arm wrestlers sleep over.
I could not picture you doing that at all.
Like me doing that open top roll is a rarity to begin with.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure if somebody does somehow open me up in any way or form, my arm up, then I can respond accordingly.
All you gotta do is just drop your shoulder a little bit more and you're there. Just a little bit more.
Yeah, and even there, when I'm sitting there, my shoulder feels like it's gonna already pop out of it. So it's only for a position move, and then I can get back into it.
Yeah, but you got to sit a lot on your bicep when your King's moving, you know?
Yeah, and I can't do that. I don't got much bicep to do it. My body just won't do that because literally, this is my arm in extension.
That's what Brian Malik said too.
Yeah, but you have like your arm don't fully extend, so
Yeah,
you
it
might
doesn't go straight at all.
You might actually be pretty good at King's move then.
That's the advantage of it. Yeah, see, he's developing it there.
Yeah, he's low key. He's like, watch, I'm gonna show up and do a King's move.
I can't go straight. It sucks.
My secret weapon.
Well, that's the important part. When your arm can't straighten out, they can't pin you.
The clone move.
Where's Nick?
I've never even attempted to King's move.
I love the King's
I
move.
feel like someone would just break my fucking arm.
I King's move every chance I get.
Someone would press into my King's move and my arm would snap.
Have you sent Nick Maripodi the invite for tonight?
No.
Nick Maripodi.
He showed up to practice last week, guys. He came.
That's huge. We got to get him on and talk about it.
I mean, I don't know if it's a coincidence that he chose his first practice back to be Predator practice, but he came to practice.
I was wondering if he didn't come with Nunya.
Oh God. Yeah, but he showed up and arm wrestled very little, but he was there.
Two different people again. Righty was pretty good. Lefty sucked, or at least with pulling me.
Ron the Don says embrace the King's move. There you go, Dan. You need practice with that. Ron will show you the way.
Show me the way of.
He
under the
does.
table.
Well, no, he does practice. He tries to fight it. Fights it, you know?
Don't fight it, Dan. Just do it. Don't fight it.
No. He's got to learn how to beat it too, you know?
LOL at the schmo. Did he touch your hand the way he touched those children?
Oh, God.
Just to clarify, he's not the one who touched the children. His friend did. But, I mean, hey, you are who you hang out with.
I'm wearing a Monster Michael Todd signed King's Move shirt. Was good work.
Well, good work shirt.
Nice, Ben.
Good work shirt. Good work shirt.
Good work shirt. I don't care if it gets ripped up at work.
He's like, it's signed and I still don't give a fuck about it.
Right. I got ketchup on the signature at lunchtime.
Oh, God. That's a good way to take it off.
Why? Devin King's moves? What's wrong with that?
He does. You're right. But he makes fun of the King's move too, though.
Yeah.
He knows it's.
I just don't like it. I don't like it. I've gone up against it and I've been beaten by it many a times, and I think it's not necessarily a skill-driven move.
Would you call it?
There's skill in it.
Oh boy,
it's a lot.
I don't think it. I don't think it is. It's relying on a body's natural inability to move in a certain position actually applying certain.
Nope.
No, it's literally using the strap to its fullest. You have to be a strap, and you just literally just crank, like fall back and pull and just try to pronate, but sometimes it don't work if someone's stronger than you. But like you could just sit there all day, just let someone work, and just burn them out.
Someone did the
like this far away from the pin pad too.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been training hard to beating the King's move in a very efficient pattern. So we'll see next practice, Ron.
You gotta get that press going.
It's a pretty fun puzzle to try to get out of, especially when someone's very proficient with it and able to press out of it really quick. They have that transition to press.
It's fucking weird. I'm so much better doing it lefty. My right is shit doing it, but my right's my better hand doing like top roll. So
do you hit into the move?
If you guys are all going to talk over each other, I'm going to have a show of hands and call on you one at a time.
That's enough. Ron, do you do you hit for position into a King's move?
No. If I know that I'm gonna go there, I will immediately like drop into it for sure. Like if I know someone's strong, like I'll get there. Like yeah, I know to go there, but no, I don't hit to just go there. Like I'll try to do what I can, and then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go there, you know. So
you got the perfect hoodie to talk about it, and
it's the whole point.
And just like keep on doing that whole motion.
Yeah.
You know, just
Dan seems frustrated by the King's move.
It is a very frustrating, aggravating thing.
I'm actually the only one that practices with him that actually does it.
Oh, really?
He is. Yeah, he's the only one that does it.
Yeah.
Not very few, like on a regular basis that comes. But yeah, he's the only one that really does it regularly, and I get pissed off at it.
I believe Dave Schell was trying to chime in earlier, but everybody cut him off because his lips are slow.
Wow.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I was just wondering if they had the equivalent of the King's move in high school wrestling. Would the referee stop the match as potentially dangerous?
The equivalent of the King's move in, well, how many wrestlers?
I'm not well versed in that.
No.
Yes, we need Josh Alpha on here to answer that.
I don't know how to answer that question. Does everyone who uses Queen's move have a calcified bone? No.
Calcified bone.
Untrusted.
Quite possible.
Wow, yo, Dan.
Burger.
Nightmare King's move. 3-4, Don Johnson.
I'm looking at this. Look at this chat that I'm not supposed to name the name of. And honest to God, every time you turn around, they're changing each other's nicknames.
That's
and
hilarious.
Somebody just changed Nanya to Jesus Doggy Style.
Well, Dave.
I could give that one some thought.
Dave, you're the only person that we know that is still in the AWU chat.
I wasn't even going to say those letters, but you did.
Well,
no, the only people that you would know, it's me, Wiggles, and Ranaconda and Nanya.
Your fall today was karma for being in.
I'm in there too. I don't even know how the fuck I got invited to that chat.
Every time they invite
everybody, and if you try to get out, he drags you back in.
I just declined all invites.
That chat goes off all fucking day. I muted that thing like the first 5 seconds.
I've shut off notifications for that chat because it was
so bad.
Long bing, 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 all day.
All fucking day between Palmer and Nanya and fucking Kotlau and all these guys. They just sit there and talk shit the whole day. And it's just like, oh.
Dave loves that.
He was the one that posted that whole thing with Dave.
He's the mother hen of the group.
Well, I scrolled back because just to see if they've, tagged me on something because I don't see the tags because I have it turned off. But and then of course when Damon gets on, oh God, then it really goes nuts. Yeah.
It's hysterical.
And the cringiest words when you're sitting here and you see something flash on the phone that says David Kotlow has tagged you and 69 other people on some things like, okay, what the fuck's he doing now, for God's sakes? But, I used to think that if they tagged you, I thought if they tagged you, it showed up on your page, and so I would untag everything, but it doesn't.
Not on a Facebook chat.
That's what that, yeah.
The schmo said, Dave, you can't suplex because it's dangerous at the high school level.
Yeah. Thank you.
I would like to say yes, Benji, but that's up to Ryan.
I don't think so.
Nanya banned from here? He hasn't been banned yet, but he also doesn't really come on here much.
I don't think he didn't act that terrible at practice. I didn't think
he was okay at practice. I mean, he did piss off a few people by trying to fucking be too aggressive on the table and slamming people when they weren't ready. But then Miguel,
see, that's the shit. That's just like
garbage.
And then he laughed. He laughed when me and Miguel took the picture of the back of his shirt with our middle fingers up at it.
That's true. And he did. Miguel then slammed him a few times and kind of evened the score a little.
Yeah, that guy has got some very, I wouldn't even say hidden aggression. It's very notable. Like he shows it for sure, but.
Wait a second.
I don't know.
Nanya was in Uncle John's stream a half hour ago, and he was going to ban him? Why, was he being crazy?
Really? Wait, Uncle John's stream? What was he streaming?
I don't know.
I didn't even know Uncle John was streaming.
Oh, yeah, he was on for a minute just talking about a few things. I went in it for a minute and commented. He was just talking about an upcoming tournament.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Oh, yeah. Yep.
He said that's what Nanya got all upset about in the first place, someone being too aggressive with him at a backyard barbecue practice.
Yeah, it's true.
Wonder just announced a couple hours ago that Badger is going to be refereeing their thing in New Jersey on the 5th of November.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Yep. Where is
So
it?
you guys work out to make your
Oh,
forearms
okay.
get bigger too?
You need to like put like a Sharpie outline around it, Chuck, so that way it pops a little bit more.
What did you just mumble, Dave?
I asked if you guys work out to get your forearms bigger too, or just to make them look, or just to make them strong.
Just to make them strong. I don't
Just
care.
function.
Yeah, I don't care about the size.
Oh.
It's not about the
That's
size. It's how you use it.
Oh God, is that what she said?
That's exactly what she said.
Oh, man. I don't know who you heard that from.
Is anyone going to the Devin Larratt
Just
seminar tomorrow? Where is it, Benji?
Wait, what?
No.
In California.
Yeah.
No.
Yep, I'm flying out tomorrow.
No,
probably not.
he was just in our area, so we all went to he was in New Jersey and then he was in Virginia. So a lot of people went to see him at those two locations. That's where I got the pictures of him attempting to choke me for absolutely no reason.
He might be in Pennsylvania at the beginning of the year on an undisclosed location, on an undisclosed time and date.
At an undisclosed Michael
I'll be barefoot.
Undisclosed year too, right?
at an
No.
at an undisclosed winter blast.
Yeah,
Hint, hint.
Awesome.
That'll be some great content, wouldn't it?
he tried to choke you, and he fucking tried to break my neck, ripping my chain off.
Dude, it's not a good look for the sport.
No, not at all. Devin Larratt's like the eye of it, so he's just ruining it.
Horrible, yeah.
Meanwhile, here I am looking like the guy, right? Nah, but
Nanya lives that carny life. He is one of those people that goes to like the music festival.
clown. Oh yeah, he takes drugs and he's like raving and shit.
I believe he may own a glow stick or two.
I bet he's got
Absolutely.
too.
I couldn't believe he went on fucking.
Oh, Ed DeCruz is coming on.
I couldn't believe
Fucking Samurai.
he went on Beer Man's live fucking at a fucking rave concert. Like, dude, what are you doing?
Samurai Ed is in the house.
What's
Yeah,
up,
we're-
guys? What up?
Ed,
Josh.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, Ed?
Ed's always in the dark. Put your green light on, bro.
I'm at the beach, so
Oh, hey.
Oh,
I'm at my friend's condo right now, but I was at the beach earlier, so yeah, I just jumped on, said hello, say hello.
you're wearing your friend's condom?
It's a family friend, yeah, family friend's condo.
He's keeping it in the family.
Did you see Dave Shell's pictures of him face planting on the concrete?
Dude, poor guy, Jesus Christ!
Did you see McEachern's fingers?
I didn't see McGurcher's fingers, no.
Oh, dude, he lost.
Oh man, you don't want to see
Those
that.
guys are the best face
Got
painting
one
and finger
finger
painting duo.
amputated and then one.
Wow. Never seen.
Oh, he fucked.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he got really fucked up.
Oh fuck, that's terrible.
So they're claiming it's karma because I agreed to get high as a kite at Winter Blast if McCurchin crashes.
Yeah.
So that's still gonna happen, except McEachern will be getting high with something different.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dave, you might have to hold the joint for him.
Oh my god.
He's got another hand, man.
I hope that it's his offhand that got hurt and not his
Dominant hand. That would
masturbate.
suck. That would suck if that was your dominant.
Hopefully, it looks like it is the righty though.
Yeah.
It does.
You
I
don't-
don't know if that's his main hand or not, but
Are we talking main hand in arm wrestling or in life?
In
Which
life,
one matters more?
dude,
Which one really matters more?
I mean, who really cares about
well,
the
in arm wrestling, it's righty, but
you don't want to fuck up the masturbator, you know? God damn, then you got to learn to do the stranger the rest of your life.
oh man,
Change.
That might be a better thing.
No, I think he did more pulling at New England left.
I think his left is his better hand.
Yeah,
I think
he
it
did
is, you're
more-
right.
He did more left.
Because didn't he challenged
Torn on the
Morgan
left.
50? Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
So,
How'd that
Even-
go? They actually,
No, and nothing ever came
I'm
of
not
it.
100%
right.
I'm not
Because
100%
before
sure.
he was supposed to, he chipped his
Right.
tooth. or he got his
Right.
tooth punched out.
Oh, shit.
Did he hurt his right? I didn't really notice which hand he actually hurt.
I could never tell with the way pictures are taken these days. It could be taken this way.
It could be
his
opposite,
hand, or it
yeah.
could be taken the other way. It'd be his
But
left.
it from what you see, it looks like the righty.
Yes, I would assume it's the right.
He could have took a little more time and took a better picture.
Hold on, let me look. I made it the screensaver on my phone.
Oh God, dude.
No.
Yeah. Imagine his right becomes more dominant with a half a finger missing and shit. Fucking
Yeah, right.
that
That's
one
gonna be
sewn,
hard,
that one sewn on just got like so much more blood pumping to it now. It's just like twice as
He
strong.
lost his index finger. That's like a serious finger to lose.
Dude, that sucks.
Any finger would just
You
suck
lost
to his
the fucking-
farm wrestling, honestly.
You lost the nose picker, you know?
Yeah.
The
Any
ass
finger
that-
sucks.
oh man, what about wiping the ass, bro?
Bro, it's no good.
Well,
That's fucked up.
like I said, hopefully it's his offhand, you know? We don't know, though. He could be righty, but he's left dominant in arm wrestling.
Now he's gonna be ambidextrous regardless.
Yeah.
Would you rather lose a toe or lose a finger?
Fucking toe
No.
all day.
All day long.
Yeah,
all day long. I don't need my toes. Fuck them things.
Toe all day, bro. Put a sock
I'll
on
chop.
it.
I will willingly chop them motherfuckers off. They're annoying. I stub them on everything, yo. I stub them on everything. They're so fucking annoying.
You clumsy bastard.
Take all my
Yeah, what the fuck? You clumsy cheese.
Dude, no, they find every fucking corner, every fucking like stud,
Dude,
rock, root, wherever in my
fucking
backyard.
bulldog.
I don't care. They find it, and then it's like, what the fuck?
Ed. Thanks a lot. You unbottled Dan's inner rage about toes.
I broke my big toe in 4th grade, and I broke the growth plate too. So it's actually a midget toe. It's actually half the size of my other big toe.
Can you show us?
Yeah, can we see it?
I don't know if you want to see my toes.
I would.
All our
I'll show
toes,
you
we'd have the same size feet as Paul Italia.
Just my left foot, my left big toe is probably the same size.
Like little hobbit feet.
Oh my gosh.
Dan, this is what you'd make OnlyFans for to show your
Yeah,
feet
bro.
like that.
People like weird stuff, so you have a weird toe, put that shit on OnlyFans.
I think Dan has,
People will pay
Dress it
for
up a little bit.
Nah, it's okay.
Sponsor your whole fucking trip.
No one has to see your face or anything ever.
Dude, sometimes I get scared because I usually lift barefoot, so like I'm always cautious and not dropping a weight on my foot because that would suck. You know, a 5-pounder, you drop just a 5-pound plate on the toe.
Oh,
forget-
and
Yeah, I got my toe crushed by a slab of concrete.
Like this far, and it still hurts.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'm always like aware. I'm like, fuck.
Dude, if you had no toes, when you kick someone, it'd be like hitting them with a sledgehammer.
It's just a stub. That's all it is.
Stub to the side of the face.
A fleshy stub.
Yeah. Where
All
with
bone.
toes,
All bone.
with toes, it's more of a slap. Without toes, it's like
Flipper.
a fucking fist.
Little flipper.
Hilarious.
Ed, how's that strict road training going? You still on that?
Yeah, I'm still on. There's a competition in January that I'm gonna try out. It's hard, dude. Strict curling's hard. It's not easy. But you know, it's going. I've been getting stronger every week, so it's going.
Are you coming to Fall Brawl?
Absolutely.
Yeah, buddy.
Those weight classes in the pro division are crazy, bro. What the fuck?
That's James, dude.
Oh my god. I was like, you got 176 in semi, but not pro. 170. I can't make one. I gotta do 190 in the pro. Fuck.
That's a James Reed call on that.
because they just threw it together so quick.
Yeah.
Right. Whatever. It's all good. It'll be fun, regardless. So yeah, I'll be there for sure. That's a cool spot too. That Riverside bar, that's a sweet spot.
Yeah, the deck is, we didn't really get to check out the deck when we were there, but the deck is really nice.
Right. They got plenty of parking at least too, because they had that stretch in the back. There you
Yeah,
go.
good food too.
Right, yeah.
This isn't going to be like a Winter Blast size event, but it'll be like, you know,
Just a nice normal,
average
yeah.
tournament.
No, yeah. So that's cool.
We got to raise money for Winter Blast because it looks like we're going to have to rent a place, and like the cheapest place was like $4,000.
Right. Yeah, man. It's crazy.
We need that next level size event place, you know. We'll see.
But yeah, it's not even trying to think.
While you're marking your calendars, my thing with Hunter has been rescheduled for the 14th of January.
That's an AWU sponsored event.
No, it is not. Absolutely not.
It was created in the
Absolutely
AWU
not. I've
chat.
refused. Yeah, Damien was on, Schlosser was on the other night looking for some women who, of course, yes, he was going now, I guess, but apparently there's some women down in North Carolina that are posting these matches that they're making a joke of it, that are getting themselves into a arm break position constantly. And he's tried to talk to him, and they think basically it's, he's mansplaining. They don't want to hear it because he's, what are you mansplaining to us? So he's looking for some women who could maybe talk some sense in them before they all break their arms.
Dave is more active in the AWU than 98.
Fuck that guy.
Double agent.
Oh, I used to have nightly conversations with what was going on with Ryan, but he's disappeared. Holy shit. I hear from him about once every 2 weeks. And that's because I call him.
As you went to the dark side.
Mm.
The AWU. No, I've just been so busy with work, dude. It's crazy. My wife wants to have twin black children. So we're working on that.
Go for it, man. In this world, you can have and be whatever you want.
We're trying to convince the mailman to fuck her, but
if Dave decides to be a woman, he could be a woman. If Chuck wants to become an alien, he's already halfway there.
Wow.
If Dan Schwartz ever decides to become an arm wrestler, he's almost there.
Dude, the other
day, one day I'll learn how to pin somebody. One day.
I called one of my friends an asshole on the phone the other day and didn't realize that Everly was within earshot.
Oh shit!
And all of a sudden, I hear her just running around the house going, "Asshole, asshole!"
That's the best. Parrot mode.
Luckily, she forgot about it. But I was like, man, we got to be really careful right now.
Oh yeah, they'll pick up on everything you say.
Holy moly! Yeah, she caught me off guard on that one. I didn't think she'd hear it because I was in the other room. I was in my office and she was in the living room and she heard it. She's like, "Oh, that's a new word, asshole, asshole, asshole." Oh no! Then she comes in the room and she's like, "Daddy, I went potty," and I'm like, "Oh, good." And I go out there and there's nothing in her little potty, and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she points. She pooped in the corner of the room.
Oh my god!
Just on the floor. I was like, "Oh, good job."
Did you drop one in the corner too, out of solidarity?
I showed her. I was like, "That's not a poop. This is a poop." Like fucking Crocodile Dundee style. That's not a knife.
That's a knife.
This is a knife. I got me index finger caught in my asshole.
Yeah. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah. Pacification of America. Now Oh, people are throwing jabs at Ron. Uh-oh. Only Dan's. Instead of OnlyFans, only Dan's. A whole website dedicated to just people named Dan.
That's gonna be a lot of people, man. I had 5 other Dans in my elementary school. I had 5 other Dans.
It'll be Dan Schwartz and Dan Bound.
That's your best buddy, dude.
Oh yeah, he's my #1 fan. He's in my corner, always cheering me on.
I was just talking to him 2 nights ago about how much he hates you.
Oh yeah,
No,
beautiful.
I'm just kidding.
It is what it is.
Can't please everybody, bro.
No, and I ain't trying. Learned that a very long time ago. It's not worth it. Once people's opinions on a massive level pay for my existence, I'll pay them some mine.
So, who's the easiest guy to pin at your practice?
Easy
You start.
for my practice.
Yeah. Easiest guy to pin.
To that young kid.
No, actually, no. He's gotten really good recently.
Yeah, he's not bad.
He's not bad anymore. No, he's not. This is probably one of like the newer guys. I would say the easiest to pin. But I wouldn't say anybody's particularly easy because they've been putting their work in. When they first started, of course, everybody was easy when they first start.
Okay, Rons, who's the easiest guy to pin at your practice? Call him out by name.
Call him out by name.
He's like Dan Schwartz.
Nah, the nightmare. Nah, I don't actually pin people.
We don't try to going for pins at practice.
I don't pin. I don't pin. So I just let them do whatever they do. Everyone has their own unique strengths. It's
Yeah, but who do you mop the floor with?
pretty much everybody else but Dan.
Pretty much the same. If
no,
we were to go for pins, we would be.
All right, enough with the politicians. Chuck, who do you
There
smash
is-
at practice?
There is exceptions.
Ryan
John
Rondon.
Murray.
You won't even arm wrestle me.
Yeah, because I smash you every time. What's the use?
Only because I'm injured.
There's
Dave.
different guys that don't always show up at our practices though. So like there is exceptions where there's other guys but it's just not consistent. Like the usual guys that show up are
Right.
more of the newbie guys than the other guys that are randomly show up, which there is guys that I can't really pin all the time, but
Okay. Dave,
Yeah.
who do you bully at practice? Call him out by name. I'm
He's
waiting
muted.
for that letter to arrive.
Who?
Dave, you're muted. I think.
oh Dave.
Oh,
Dave Shell, who do you smash at practice?
Maybe not.
Nobody.
Honest man.
I managed to lose to everybody.
Nick Maripoli.
Wait, yo, Dave, how'd you do against Nick? Seriously.
Oh, I was doing he had nothing for me
I
left.
think Carolyn,
dude.
Okay, so
Remember like a couple weeks ago, you're like, oh, who should Nick have a super match with? And I was like, Dave Shaw. Because that's like
Mhm.
dude. So, yeah, that's even you. Yeah, you get in trouble.
His right has gotten better. His right has gotten a good bit better. Lefty.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh.
So how about you?
Ed, who are you going to backstab and call out on the 98 Live?
Oh my God, Schmo.
That's fucked.
Who, me?
No, Schmo.
Yeah. Who do you smash at practice? Who's the sacrificial lamb?
Oh man. That's fucked up.
You don't have to answer. It's just it's a crap question.
No, I mean,
Just to stir it up.
everyone's strong. I mean, if I had to, there's a couple names, but like the easiest one to smash is probably the new guy we have. There's one because he's new. His name is Isaac. Strong kid, but just new. So, but yeah.
Except of course when Dave Shell goes down there on Tuesday, then then you can deal with me.
Okay, Zubich.
Right.
Who am I smashing at practice? I don't know. Anyone below Torn and Mike Grimaldi.
Who are those guys?
How about
I don't know.
Hawks? How do you do against Hawks?
Pretty decent. It's not a smash.
No, yeah, he's
because
strong.
he's hanging in there really well. He's strong.
Yeah, he's strong for sure.
Don't smash him. Like being practiced, depending on where you would set up and where if the other guy is guessing the wrong way. If we're doing ready goes and stuff, if he's doing something wild and something new, then yeah, it's a smash. But both going into our strengths, it's not a flash pin.
Gotcha.
No.
Deaton
He's a
did
tough cookie.
very well at New England's. In fact, hell, he pulled more, more divisions than I normally do. He pulled quite a few and did very well in all of them.
Hawks
David
is that?
Seaton. No,
Or Seaton?
David Seaton at the New England.
Yeah, he's getting
Very
really joined
well.
up. He's pulling very well.
Torrens already placed first place, right? Several times in the semi-pro, right?
Torin?
Yeah.
Maybe a couple times. There's a new guy on the block, that Sean Boob or Boopy guy, that has been showing up, and he's around the middleweight and heavyweight category. That's what he's been entering in the semi-pro, and he's been killing it. And I think he showed out pretty well in New England.
He
Yeah,
was at New England as well.
John Booby, yeah, dude, he's strong.
yeah.
He was
I haven't
here. I
told
met
him, but-
him. Where did I meet him?
Torrens just moved to pro. Fuck it. He's ready.
He
I
should.
met-
I keep telling him for the past year.
He's
Just go to pro. Yeah. Hawks already does good in semi-pro too. Hawks just go right to pro as well. They should stop at semi-pro.
Mm-hmm.
They've already placed in semi-pro. They should go to pro. Yeah.
I agree.
Mhm.
Ryan, what were you saying?
I pulled a lot of classes though.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
pulls way too many.
The ones that came the farthest
just
to New
saying,
England were
that kid's really good.
Fisher and
He's at Keystones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did
Fisher
well there. I
and
think he won
Malik.
classes. Yeah.
They did pretty good there, didn't they, Dave?
Malik partner than anyone, and they did very well.
Yeah. Sean looks to have a super amazing hand in pronation. He's just shutting down pretty much everyone. Like Torn usually would run the semi-pro. If there was no Sean Boopy, then Torn's running that. And then this guy comes along and he's just shutting everything down with just hand, and then Torn can't access his monster side pressure. It's just all derailed.
Oh my god!
Oh man, that was hilarious.
Is that the Kylie Jenner lip challenge or some shit?
Probably. What's that one place at the town where the Grinch is trying to ruin Christmas?
Oh yeah.
Is that Whoville?
Really?
Yeah, Whoville.
That reminded me.
Oh no, I forgot. Krampus. Krampus is awesome.
I haven't watched it.
Krampus?
Krampus, yeah.
Krampus.
Krampus.
I saw that yawn.
Oh.
Drew said, "Oh no."
Oh, Ryan's getting into his position. That's it.
That's
There he goes.
over.
Start the time right now.
That's my
He already made us a host an hour ago. Oh, the Drew's in here now?
I need some of Jake Ward's cocaine.
Yeah, the Australian shit. I guess that shit works real good. You gotta order that shit from him. Ed's living in the shadows.
The shadow.
I'm on my buddy's balcony.
Yet I haven't heard a
You guys
single
docking
person
tonight?
on your side at all yet.
They're all inside.
They're like, yo, what the fuck is this guy doing, man?
When's he gonna return my condom?
Wow.
Who just said that? Who was that?
Who just said that?
Oh, you son of a gun. All right, shoe bitch.
Super match. Challenge match.
Yeah. Shubich has only got fucking 50 pounds on you.
Yeah, I don't know. Ed's a strong guy.
Right?
Ed's a
He's strong.
guy.
But you got
He
like
might have a lane.
pounds on him, so
Yeah.
He's heavier, yeah.
I don't know. We
First
haven't gripped up
practices.
since that one practice at Angie's, and then you felt so ungodly strong.
Oh yeah, that in Harrisburg. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm still like that or stronger. Shit.
I'm fucking very mad that I didn't get to feel anybody at fucking the sit downs.
Yeah, I know. I thought there was gonna be stand-up tables
I
there.
warmed you up a little bit, but I mean, other than that, like,
Right. That was just that was it. We just warmed up and then that was it. So after pulling nothing.
that sucked.
And what's your next
Did they-
event? What are you looking forward to going to?
Arm wrestling wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, arm wrestling wise, it will be the November 5th, Team High Five, and then I'll do the Fall Brawl.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Ron?
Me?
Yeah, what's
I'm
the next?
kind of slowly recovering. I don't have anything going on. I'm going to Winter Blast though, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Winter Blast for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
You going to high five, Ron?
What's that?
You're not coming to the high five?
I don't think I am now.
Ah.
Well,
Yeah.
He's already got the shirt.
well,
Been there.
Yeah.
Leonard's a bit of a weeble.
Which one are you doing, Shubich? Which one are you doing?
I haven't decided yet. I really don't know. I'm gonna see tomorrow at practice, like who's going where, if we could carpool, like if there's any excitement about any event that we could train up for and have a goal to look forward to. Because I'm not looking at anything yet. Maybe something in the middle of November or early December was probably what I'd be shooting for.
Mhm.
I am getting that itch.
Mhm.
Compete again.
You're strong enough, dude. You can do it.
Oh,
Fucking smoke. Hurry up.
Covered. My problem is doing too
Yeah,
much
that's
homework,
fine.
not recovering from it.
Hurry the fuck up.
All right, let's talk about Daniel Uric.
Where is he? Where's he at?
No, he broke his Daniel Uric broke his ribs or some shit. He's all fucked up.
It's a terrible week for 98
Jesus Christ.
and affiliates.
Hey Chuck, did you see those decals you gave me that Kate made? The one she gave me? So
Yeah.
that one dude that wanted
Oh my
ordered a shirt
Oh, it's a savage.
threw a decal in there and he put it on his arm wrestling table.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
Yeah, I tried to send you the picture, but it was like a screenshot.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, dude, finally repping 98," and he had the shirt on, and then he put the sticker on his table.
Yeah, we're making more. We're gonna have a bunch with us tomorrow. That event, November 12th, we're gonna have a bunch of decals, different decals and stuff.
Cool, man. Dude, now that we got followers or subscribers, we have to start making special content just for them and shouting them out every episode.
Members only.
Yeah.
I want like a 98% stick decal right on my circus dumbbell.
Okay.
Perfect.
We can make that happen.
And maybe once a month, take our members and the 3 that we have and put them in a hat and go
Yeah.
him out.
I definitely want to do that. I actually wrote that on the thing that the guys that are members and our loyal guys, we'll just put their name in a hat. We'll give them something free, whether it's a shirt or a handle or something.
That's cool.
Or,
Yeah, that's cool.
Back yeah.
docking station.
Yeah, you just stay plugged in, right?
Right.
Just get a docking plug or something.
Better known as Chinese handcuffs.
Something like that. Just make
Oh,
something
nigga.
your own now. The 98 docking center.
About to get off soon.
Let's
Let's
go on.
fucking get wet.
Let's go on Shark Tank. And with our docking station.
Oh my god, docking stick.
Schmo said, in all seriousness, Dave Shell is a good dude. Hope he gets well soon. Looks like he took a pretty hard fall.
Yeah, but at first he said,
Thank you.
Dave
Oh.
forgot his helmet while licking the senior shuttle window.
Oh,
God.
Actually, what I forgot was I left the cane in the car. I should have taken it with me.
Now, did you stumble over something, or your feet just got
I
twisted?
just stumbled over my own feet, probably.
Yeah.
Did you tie your shoes?
No, I have somebody tie them for me. I haven't learned how to do that yet.
Add them
Well,
together.
that's where you fucked up. You don't trust anybody else. Come on, you should know this shit.
Now, Dave, are you sure you didn't feel anybody trip you or push you?
Yes, I am. And besides, what I did not tell them at the hospital, they really would have sent the senior center people after me. Is actually this is the second time I fell this week.
Now, are you sure you didn't step on a Paul Italia peel?
Yeah.
Are you sure Nanya didn't threaten you?
I wish I had some beer right now.
And say that if you say something, he's gonna like
Champagne, yeah. I could.
Nanya generally doesn't come to
This
his
fucking wine over here. That wine's been sitting here.
Hey, just smoke some weed, dude.
Yeah, just smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah.
Screw the wine. Just smoke some weed, Ed.
Smoke some weed? What? I heard weed?
That's all Ed does.
Dude, I like my weed. What's wrong with that? Everybody smokes weed these days.
I like my green too, you know?
Yeah.
I don't smoke weed.
Dude, no bullshit. This stuff helps. I'm telling you right now. Bone and marrow from Liver King.
You eat you do the Liver King?
I'll tell you, man. I'm not no ambassador, but that shit works. Helps with my tendons and shit. I'm telling you.
Luckily, Ryan doesn't smoke it because otherwise the inventory would take a real hit.
Whoa, Dave. Whoa.
Whoa. No, Dave needs to calm down.
Immediately would take a hit.
Dan, is that a jewel?
No.
What's up, bro?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not jewel. Most certainly not.
A jewel. What's a jewel?
There's those like electric cigarettes.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
okay,
Gotcha. Looks like a spaceship.
They're illegal in New York.
From the side, it looks like a dildo. I'm not
Dude,
gonna hold you.
It's
Oh,
a
man.
plug. It's a dart
It's like a
plug.
plug.
It's got the black rock. Captain Obvious says he can picture Dave zooming around on a Segway.
Yeah.
I can't.
Imagine pulling up to an arm wrestling table on a Segway.
I bought Segway, got on his Segway, and it went right off a cliff.
Well, Jesus Christ, he'd be like 6'6" if he was on one of those fucking things.
Can you imagine you're trying to show your
Pretty
Segway off,
accurate.
you're the owner, and you drive it up right off a cliff?
Oh my god.
That's what
Yeah,
happened.
but when you're arm wrestling and then like you like lean back or like maybe he'll fall on his face again, that might be a bad idea.
No,
That would take some talent to fall back and fall on my face.
Dave,
Well,
I
I
believe
don't know. I don't think it takes talent to fall off a Segway.
No, but no, you're saying fall, but I would not be falling back if I fell on my face.
Well, I don't know if you lean a certain way with those things, they just go whatever, you know, they go the opposite or some shit. I don't know. Never rode one, but
Your chances I'm going to get on one of those are somewhat slimmer than the chances I'm going to, smoke weed with Ed next week. But so
Ryan Grondin.
Earth to Ryan.
oh, Roger's
Dave.
in here.
Rogers.
Dave Shell, you're a little late to Cleft Lip.
Roger's in the house.
Roger learned.
What did Roger learn?
You just learned.
Learned how to arm wrestle.
yeah,
Sure did.
I,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Learning
that.
from the professor right now.
I even get crushed by his kid at practice, right, Roger? Skylar's getting good.
Well, shit.
Hey Dave, can you give us your best Travis Baja impression with your lip?
That's
No.
fucked up, man.
Really. I don't know if it's cleft or just whatever, but
I don't know.
Cleft. I'm gonna name my next kid Cleft.
Jesus Christ.
Dave, can you blow up the kiss?
Cleft Pallet Grondin.
My wife does now want to have another one, so I'll have to come up with some sort of name.
Oh man, don't let us come up with it.
Cleft works.
Why not? Why not?
Put it in the poll.
First name.
Put it in the poll.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
make a poll.
Give us four options and let us choose.
Oh, let's do a poll.
No, boy, you gonna do it now?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
No, no. I thought when you were actually gonna have a kid, we do this.
Why not do it now and then when he has a kid?
Yeah, but
Well, it's just a twinkle in his eye.
she's gonna choose the option, right?
Brian, I got the perfect name for if you have a boy.
Oh
It'll be
man,
It'll be like Francis Theodore Grondin. His initials will be FTG.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
that's great.
That's perfect.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Good work.
Like that.
That's creative. Very
or it
good.
could just straight be fuck that guy, fuck that Grondin.
If it's a boy, I'll name him Gold Bond.
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
Oh, here we go. Wait, I'm actually. Since we're talking about this, let's see what everyone else is gonna say too. This
Menthol Gold Bond Grondin.
MGG.
He'll get bullied. He'll get bullied.
Dude,
That's for sure.
My nephew is 3G. My brother named him Gunnar Gage Grondin. I'm like, dude, that's like a porn star name. Why would you name him that?
If you combine like the words meth gold clip.
Oh my god.
Meth gold meth gold cleft.
I think. I mean, I'm not gonna say my vote, but I'm just gonna click it.
Instead of DF said instead of menthol, name it womanthol.
Wow. Yeah. Why is everything men?
Okay, I know what you chose, Ron.
That's what the feminist says.
Dick.
What'd I say? What?
What you chose, because you're the only one here who chose it. Or one or two.
How do you see that?
I just count the votes, I just do the math.
Well, it seems to be the popular one anyway.
Oh no. It's catching up. Should I name my kid?
I'm assuming you chose cleft.
Me? Fuck that noise.
Okay, so you chose fuck that guy too.
Good point, Schmo. How dare you people assume my child's identity? What if my kid identifies as a cleft lip?
You gotta throw him off a cliff.
You're gonna punt it off a fucking cliff. You're like, sorry.
Yeah.
Ron, did you see my message I sent you?
Just fling him off it by his lip. Like, oh, now he flew off the cliff by your lip.
Text message.
Ryan's next kid's gonna be born with a birthmark, a dot right on his forehead.
My luck, now my kid's gonna have a cleft lip, dude. The hell is that, Dan?
I can see you going fishing with your kid, and like the fish hook just gets stuck right in the lip.
And if it's a boy,
Dan Schwartz
There you go.
one of Paul Italia's vehicles.
They
It was parked outside the New York State Fairgrounds, and me and Black Ice were taking turns driving around.
Nice.
I sent that over to Aussie for caption this.
Wow.
Show everybody that one. They'll get a kick out of it.
Which one?
The picture.
One you just sent me?
Yeah. It was funny. You seen this thing at the mall? We were both Black Ice and I and his wife and my family were with me. We were all there. We were about to go kart racing, and we see this thing, and we start having a little fun with it. And the story is I found Paul Italia's car outside of the New York State Fair, and I took it for a joyride.
Yeah.
Dude, pull it up.
You were able to drive that thing?
You'll see. A resemblance of driving, I guess.
You know, it's funny. I always chose Paul Italia's car as my piece in Monopoly every single time I played.
You know what's ironic? You what you're about to say.
Nice.
If Gronk could figure out how to use technology.
That was a better one than I was gonna say.
Little Hot Wheels. Little Matchbox car.
Truck.
Ready to smoke, dude?
What?
No, I'm telling my brother.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
No.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Do it.
Like,
Is that even a thing anymore? I think people just go along with everything that they see now.
I gotta buy some beer and I gotta buy liquor for sure.
So Grounded, what's up with that picture?
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to find it.
Just I want to see this real quick before I head out.
There it
See what
is.
this looks like. Oh wow, that's it. That's classy. Wow.
I had a few drinks in me. I was definitely not.
Yeah, definitely.
I
should
could
not
serve
be
some
driving.
Paulie Italian now. I'm not gonna lie.
That's very similar to something I was gonna say about like the Grinch driving in like the Who car.
Yeah.
That's a sick whip, though.
Right? Right?
What's that, Cobra,
that
right?
one was clean. It wasn't like chipped off or anything. No paint was chipped off.
Wow.
All right, boys. I'm
The
gonna
fact-
go out. Have fun.
The fact
Peace
that
out.
Dan made that car look
Red.
small.
Good night,
is
guys.
kinda sad.
Come get crunk. Fuck this guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
That was a fun picture, though.
The fact that
Fun fact.
you make that car look small is kind of bad.
Yeah, because I'm not a very large human being in any way or form.
Jesus.
Fun fact: Ed's full name is Edwin, not Edward.
Really?
If you guys didn't know that, Edwin.
Edwin.
Edwin Teixeira.
Ryan's sleeping.
Not yet.
Getting close. Island's getting heavy. Sun's going down. Someone's turning off the lights. There's so much glare coming off your glasses, Chuck. It's like not even funny. I've never seen that. Like insane amount of glare. You got like the ring light. I can see the.
I feel like
it looks like
I
your
feel like-
eyeballs.
I feel like
eyes.
Ryan keeps like the gold bond on his desk, and then when it's ready for bedtime, he like opens up the top so like the scent comes out, and it just
Yeah.
like puts him to sleep. It's
He
like
also puts some in his hat too. When
Yeah.
he takes it off, it just
look, he's
Cascades
falling asleep
down.
right now. Look, he's falling asleep.
Negative.
Yeah, right. You were just falling asleep. You lied, piece of shit.
No, I'm reading actually.
Yo, your fucking whole head just dropping.
Sorry, because Dan is texting me.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
okay. Wait, where?
No, I'm not.
It's in that picture, but it came to my phone. It didn't show up on
no, it's not you, Dan. It's a Dan from a different school.
Oh. Well, alright then.
show up on Messenger on my PC till like fucking 10 minutes later.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to do technology.
He's texting a Dan from a different school. You don't know him.
Oh, okay. That's good. Whatever you say. I'm loving the training that I'm doing, like actually after practice, because like every day I do a little bit more, I do a progressive build up instead of how much I weight and how much resistance I put on, and I'm just loving every aspect of it. And Ron, I gotta say, he's probably the best at my practice at this point in time. because he's consistently there, so I can work all these different lanes and angles with him.
Yeah. Well, he's versatile.
Yeah,
And
no,
he's not afraid to go
he-
into deep waters.
Nope, I'll go anywhere you want. King's move, hook, top,
he gives
whatever you
Mekata
want.
a run for his money when it comes to how low he goes.
Whatever you want.
Now,
It's
do you
good,
guys
though.
like have like a circle or like a hill of technique, like some of those other like clubs do? Like they have it written down on the whiteboard, like
No,
the different
I don't-
techniques that counteract each other and whatnot.
No.
Have you seen one of
Nah,
those?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah.
Eric's, we've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it is good, like, especially for like the newer guys, you should probably, but
I might get
even,
one.
even if you tell them what technique does this, beats that, it's just like
They
don't
gotta be
really
strong enough to.
anyway. You gotta like teach them, like low hammer, top roll beats, like high hook, whatever. But yeah, it's I don't know.
Yeah. I
We
just
do-
want to
we
really
do-
learn
we
so
do
that,
have a lot of newbies,
Like
so-
tournament time, if I have enough versatility within myself and strength in all those different moves, if I see somebody pulling a certain way at a tournament, I'll be more able to recognize that and then be like,
Right.
oh, maybe I should employ this sort of setup instead of just hitting for my position, which sometimes is probably going to be the more smart thing to do, the smarter thing to
Right.
do, to hit for your strong position rather
Yeah,
than
you want to
try
get right to where you're strong first, and if they're beating you there, then you got to figure out something else.
Right.
And quick, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, you usually always want to hit for your position though. So
Yeah. And that's what I mainly go for, but it would be nice to just recognize things a whole lot faster. I mean, I'm pretty good at this point now where I could distinguish a top roller from a hooker.
Right.
But the little minutia and stuff of like what distinguishes a low hand, high hands, sometimes could get a little murky because there's some guys that are just a little bit in between and hand shape and size, whatever.
yeah,
That was
no,
different.
everyone's different for sure, and that's all about the feel, right? You got to feel it all out.
Mm-hmm. And they could be just limp dicking it and then hit for something different.
That's exactly
That's always
right.
fun.
They'll either put no pressure and just hit so fast, or just put pressure in somewhere and then go an opposite way. Like there's so many. Can't trust nothing. It's just, you can't trust nothing.
I've practiced a little bit with Chris Myers. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's been a long time puller, really knowledgeable guy.
Alright.
But he would often talk about how, like, whenever he was in Europe pulling, I forget what he pulled, WAF or whatnot. Maybe Chuck would know, but he'd always employ throwing off his opponent, like with counter pressures and stuff, like be pushing forward as if he's about to press, and then just hit back really fast. And he says, like, just being tricky because they're all tricky over there. You would think that most Europeans do a no load, and which a lot of them might do, but a lot of times they're just throwing you off.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know, Chuck. Can you elaborate on that one?
It's probably the toughest part of the whole thing is understanding different pressures in the setup and stuff like that. I think, and like Dave was saying, a lot of times it's just watching your class during the tournament. The thing is though, once you get to a certain level, it's kind of hard even to watch your class because you're not the only one watching the people in your class.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so many of them, just when you think they're going to go one spot, they go somewhere else. But I think be able to hide your first angle is probably the most important part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. Go somewhere where you're not comfortable first, and then you know.
Because like when I practice, I do a lot of practice pulling. A lot of my practice pulling inside, but I'm not pulling inside. There ain't no way in hell.
Mhm.
I got the table that's ready to go. It's going outside. Even though I feel good inside, but I practice it just in case I end up there.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what
Yeah.
I've been doing lately. A lot more.
That's one thing. That's one thing that I do. Like I try to put myself in like the most uncomfortable positions. This
Yeah.
way, I know how to fight out of them, or feel where I can go while I'm in a very bad position, just to teach myself, you know. But obviously, I'm fucking 90%. I lost already, but I'm just like trying to figure it out, you know.
Speaking of that, like fighting out of our uncomfortable positions, have you guys watched the Armors today?
Yeah.
Are
No.
you talking
How was
about
that? Yeah.
I didn't see it yet.
Tom Holland and Ray?
Yeah, Tom Holland. It's a good one to watch, Chuck.
Oh, that was good. That was a good match.
It was an amazing matchup. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Big surprises.
Yep.
Well, that's where
All right.
Dan. That's where the endurance comes in.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
You can hit and smash. Like you see how fast he flashed Ray 3 times,
Yeah.
and then the last, like he just started.
Stop. You're spoiling.
Remember the
Oh,
part
you
where
didn't see
Chuck
it?
said he hasn't watched
Yeah.
it yet?
Fuck.
You suck, man. You didn't catch that.
My bad. I'm drunk.
Drunk Ron ruined it.
Anyway,
Sorry.
you
Sorry.
still gotta watch it. It's not.
Yeah.
You still gotta watch it.
It's a good one. It's definitely a ripper.
But anyway, yeah. Big factor, you know, endurance for sure.
Well, that's why I've been taking
Ron is sleeping.
less breaks.
Oh yeah.
I've been pulling more frequently to expand my stamina, and I feel that now I'm actually going a little bit longer now.
Yeah.
Static holds.
Yeah.
Statics.
Yep.
That's literally every time I arm wrestle, I just hold. Always. That's why my stamina is pretty good.
I've done that for a good long while, just holding and stuff. And I found for me that it hindered my ability to pin and go in for a pin.
It definitely does. Definitely
That,
does.
as well as just to explode, because I got so used to, I think I've said on a different podcast before, we'd have so many new guys joining, like when Torin joined, when Hawks joined, and a bunch of other guys. I'd always be holding because I'm not going to be smashing guys that are novices. I get nothing out of it neither did they. But
Exactly.
I did spend a whole bunch of time holding, helping out with positioning, letting them get pins on me, being like the human cable system.
Right.
And then for doing that way too long, definitely took away from me getting my pattern in for pinning, and being able to challenge that going on the inside.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
Yeah,
I don't have much finishing strength at all.
Me and
I'll burn you the hell out until I like you pretty much pin yourself because I just burn you out. But other than that, like to pin someone of significance, it's not easy. Yeah, I can't.
me and Paul Lynn talked pretty extensively about that one time about like sometimes like when you're really getting ready for a big tournament, you got to get away from like the people you practice with because of that. Because you kind of lose the mentality of the whole thing. When you're training with a bunch of new people and you're constantly holding, sooner or later you kind of lose that ready go hit
Yeah.
that you may have developed.
I try to.
Well,
I try to incorporate with like at least for me. There are days where I have heavy like a large amount of newbies there that I'm going to be holding for the majority of the day, but then I'll have maybe one or two people who have been doing it for long enough who I know, hey, my hit won't hurt this person.
Well, no, at the end, like we'll stick around. Like I'll stick around and we'll mess around afterwards and do like some real stuff, you know. So, but
so like, I do get the best of both worlds. But the interesting thing is how good is my hit after burning out myself before, and that's where I want my hit to be conditioned to be really good after I've had let's say a burner of a match with somebody else, and I'm all exhausted and do I have anything left in my tank? And I tend to actually do a certain degree, but now I want to bring that to the next level. I want to get it a little bit better.
That's when what you do is you do your practice in the beginning. That way you get your practice in, and then you're actually a little weaker
Right.
for them newer guys.
So Dan, maybe me and you, like 30
Start
minutes
off.
or so, should get something in before everybody else comes, and then do
Yeah.
everything else.
I'm. You know what? Next practice, let's do that. Not next week, but the Wednesday after that. Okay?
That definitely makes a lot of sense.
It does. No, you're right.
Anybody in this chat that knows how good my insight is, it's Dave Zubich. He knows how good it is.
It is, and it stays in there.
I always love to test everybody inside because I like to go there too.
Yeah, I just recently, discovered how to get in there. I mean, how to handle getting in there. Occasionally, I catch. If I'm a little faster than Ron, I'll catch him. But if he sinks it in, I can't budge him.
The good thing about that is, though, is if you pull somebody that's really good inside and you're an outside puller, that strengthens your outside so much.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I have noticed
You,
that.
and you know you can learn how to roll out of it. And, yeah.
You can really work your pronation in the right way when you're doing stuff like that.
I've noticed a major jump up probably in the last like month and a half, 2 months, because we've been practicing pretty much on a weekly basis, and it has been going through the roof.
I think I've missed one practice in the past like 3 months. I'd say.
Yeah.
2 or 2.5 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ron could be the better testimonial on how it's been. My top roll has improved. Like when he used to be able to catch my top roll, and now it's almost. If he gets the jump on me, I can still roll. I have a chance. Is what I'm saying.
I can only stop him just jumping right in. Just that's it.
Dan, I think the big thing you want to start practicing and training for that Olympia is pulling in the straps.
I've actually just started out this last practice. I'm pulling I pulled about 80% of the practice in straps.
So I gotta kick your ass in King's Move and straps more.
Please do, because then I can beat it. I'll
No,
figure out how to beat it. I'll figure out how to beat it.
It's only gonna help you. It's only gonna help you.
I know. We do both know that I do have the tools for it. It's just putting it together in the right positioning.
Oh yeah,
Ron.
We played around with it before.
What's that?
Ron, do you feel like you have to pull Dan more with your lat, or do you go hand based?
No, I can't match him with hand. I definitely have to use more of my back pressure and my lever a little bit.
I felt the same way when we were at Dan's practice. Like I was trying to just contain with hand, and that just wasn't working. So I had to actually just pull back.
Yeah, no, I can't match. Like that's why, like with his top, like it was just saying with the top, I can't match him up top at all.
Yeah.
That's why I go sideways and hook. Side pressure is like the only way I can really go against it. But in strap, I have, if I can get him into like a real good position in like pulling back in King's Move, I can stop him. But other than that, he pretty much goes through me.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But once he burns out, like I said, like my endurance, like he can pin me a few times, but then like the endurance part kicks in, and then I get him more often. But
he'll get.
But if it's tournament, I'm fucked. I'm not. It's not a super match or a challenge match, or what do you want to call it? Yeah.
Do you guys still have Sal Sabatino training with you guys?
Yeah. Yep.
How's he doing?
He's he actually opened up his own practices starting this upcoming Sunday.
Yeah, his buddy's gym or something. But he actually hasn't been pulling much because he broke a guy's arm at the new
Atlantic City, the War on the Shore.
Oh, I remember. I saw that. Yep.
So he's like been very skeptical about pulling so much. But yeah, I seen him like 2 weeks ago, I think. But yeah, he's like been less and less because he's like, I don't know, but I don't know why. Like, you can't be afraid of that stuff. I mean, everyone's in for it for the same reason, right? Everyone's in for it, so.
I think
he's a strong guy, obviously strong competitor and
He's a big
whatnot.
dude. He's the same size as me, but he's bigger though, you know.
Right. Like when I gripped up with him, like all I felt he was lacking. I mean, he has adequate arm strength and grip strength, but
His
if he had
hand,
like more like
big
finger
hand.
containment and like using his hand the correct way, he would be leaps and bounds.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but dude is solid. Yeah, good guy.
Absolutely, he has tons of potential for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys have a whole bunch of dudes that are nice and solid.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
we got a good group of guys, man.
Yeah,
we got a like Dan. We have the one group, and then there's another group that like was even before Armbeck came out. So that was like the original group, and those guys are just none but big dudes. Like I can't fuck with almost any of them, but
they're all massive. Like literally, the latest guy is like what 240 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just.
Something ridiculous like that.
I am literally the smallest big dude out of everybody.
Yeah, so that's part of the reason why because nobody else small was coming to to the practice, and I felt like I'm just literally hanging on to these gorillas, and I'm not getting any like better. They're just using me as a punching bag, and I'm just like hanging on. Like I'll use two hands, sure. It was great for learning some technique, but not necessarily to get stronger for me because I didn't feel like I can do anything with them. So I was like, hey, why don't I just open up practice in my own yard? I did.
Good move. Good move.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
I go there.
Yeah, go ahead.
I go there most of the time the day before I train with Dan, so it's Tuesday and then Wednesday. So I go there Tuesday and then Wednesday is Dan's. But no, I get beat the hell up on those guys because they're just too big. But
oh my god, look at
Ryan. Is that the Paul Cruz and Nick Stone group, or I'm not really sure what the groups are.
Paul Cruz, yes. Nick Stone, no. He's more in Jersey, I think, right?
Connecticut.
Oh,
Rondon. I think it's Connecticut.
Rondon.
Yeah, no, but Paul Cruz is I see him. I actually hang out with Paul sometimes, like outside of arm wrestling.
Go to bed, Rondon.
Yeah. That guy looks scary.
Paul Cruz is a fucking monster.
Yeah. Does he have pale eyes, or do I just like envision him as a werewolf?
What's that?
Does he have pale eyes, or do I just
his eyes are very unique for sure.
Who?
Paul Cruz.
Yeah, they are unique. They're oh my god.
Yeah, I wouldn't say wolf-like, but they're definitely different. Like when you look at him, you like it definitely pierces you. You know.
He looks like
he's looking through your soul. He's literally like looking right through your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like even Devin's eyes. When I was looking at it, I was like, yo, his eyes are fucking crazy looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a rough day. I'm going to get off this before Ryan falls asleep.
You did have, but wait, before he falls asleep, he's already fucking sleeping.
Well, he's up and
Dave. Just be careful you don't fall asleep.
Hey, old Timber, away!
So in short, nighty-night.
Okay, careful falling asleep.
We're watching Ryan reenact you earlier.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
What? You guys can have your fun, but I can't say so.
Oh, that's messed. That's too far.
Jeez.
That's hilarious.
Okay, at least I know where y'all draw the line in the sand.
All right. Oh wait, Dave left already?
Yeah,
fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
The fuck?
You're sleeping.
You don't have us
that guy.
No, actually, Ryan's sleeping.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I I said it right away. I caught Ryan like an hour ago. He was already sleeping.
Bob it for apples.
He's like, no.
12 people
He's shaking his
fucking
head.
watching. How is this possible? Why are 12 people watching? I bet you half of them are us.
There's
Definitely
12
background
people
noise.
that want to see Ryan fall asleep, and then there's 12 people that just want to sit here and talk to each other.
Fair enough.
No one wants to listen to any fucking bullshit we have to say.
No. What kind of phone or camera are you using, Dave? It's freaking crystal clear. What the fuck?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's just an iPad.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's crystal
I didn't know it was
clear.
crystal
Dude, it
clear,
doesn't look
but-
like
For me,
crystal
it's
clear,
coming off crystal clear. Everyone else's. I mean, yours is better than both Ryan's, mine, and Chuck's, but
Interesting.
Dave's is amazing. You guys are side by side right now, and it's like I can see like the whatever's behind you.
The
Looks like a tree.
thing.
Yeah, it looks like a tree. I can see like almost in the individual pieces to it. It's like, what the fuck?
Interesting. And this is like the back camera too.
That must be fucking iPhone products, because your shit looks not
Yeah,
good.
it's an iPad 2019 model.
All I see is your fucking light in the background flashing into my face, and everything else is blurry.
Watch.
Or maybe I'm just in HD vision, which I'm obviously not seeing
This
HD.
is probably what.
But I'm not seeing
It's more
HD.
likely.
It's blurry, so it's not HD.
You're seeing your HD version.
Yeah.
I'm seeing my HD version.
I
You
thought it
must
just came off
because
HD to
that
me
is
because it's
not
like feeding to me directly.
Hashtag HD vision.
Hashtag we need an HD fucking emoji. Ryan!
All right. Listen, I'm going to that practice tomorrow morning. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. I got early
safe.
morning myself, so I'm gonna be leaving myself.
Uh-oh, that must be... Ryan, you might as well just end the whole fucking stream, bud.
Ryan, end it, buddy.
Buenos nachos.
Cut the feed.
This is the earliest one yet. 12 o'clock. Jesus
Am I
Christ.
Devin yet?
Oh, you doing it, Devin? Beetlejuice head. Nah, you looking fucking huge though, man.
Oh, thank you. It's the medium.
Yeah. Medium.
Medium.
That's what I'm wearing too, you know.
Nice. I like your style. Ryan, cut it.
Ryan.
It's gonna get awkward real soon.
I could.
Slante brothers. Everybody.
All right,
And
Ryan.
he's still falling asleep.
All right, Ryan, I'm leaving.
We're all leaving.
I'm just gonna leave you for limp dick out.
Ryan's gonna be on the live by himself, just sleeping.
Dude, that has happened.
Ryan, I'm gonna join you.
That has happened.
Do you guys think we should do a podcast episode where it's a sleepover? And like we all sleep on the podcast?
Dude,
No, because I'll just be like fucking
you know
snoring
those
and shit.
email Twitch streamers? There's one of them that just records herself sleeping, and she surprisingly has more viewers when she's asleep than when she's on. And when she wakes up, they all just leave.
Does
Not
she
al-
have like her ass and like nothing on or something?
Not always. Like
Not
she'll just,
always,
like,
but
have her covers
sometimes.
on. It's weird.
Well, anybody would want to watch that, and then when she wakes up, it's just like, fuck, I don't want to see this anymore.
And like she even has like a countdown timer until her alarm clock goes off, and just before she wakes up, they just leave like their cockroach just scuttling around.
Yeah, those are all the weird, creepy dudes that are like sitting there jerking off, waiting for her to wake up. Oh shit, I gotta go.
Yeah, like she can't see you, dude.
No, I know.
Like
but
her
still,
view count just depletes so quick.
fantasy is gone once she's.
I'll end the live feed now. Thank
You
you
do that.
everybody for support.
On that very solid note.
Cheers, everybody. Oh man.
Let's see. End.